That's
Yeah,
like
that's-
yeah. I haven't been there since it was Metal Grill. I don't.
I think they're doing a good job of booking.
It's JJ
It's
does it
like-
all right.
It's so good. I was trying to see.
Oh, you guys went,
I
yeah.
was trying to see Free Throw,
It was sold out, dude.
and it was sold out. They wouldn't let me in, so I was just listening on.
You
the
one-wheeled
outside.
down there, dude.
Yeah, one-wheeled.
He's got one of those
I love that
the
look.
one wheel with the like the little skateboard looking electric things with and you're in the top. I think we figured out
Yeah.
the top 1% of mileage on
Riding.
one-wheelers. He's you got like 300 miles.
I'm at
right?
like 1,040 miles on it.
1,000.
On
Is that like a one wheel?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one wheel. Yeah.
Oh, fuck
That's
yeah.
his standard.
Do you
mode of
film when you're on
transportation.
that thing?
No, I just go and
I know.
it's like therapy for me, just riding that thing.
I know.
It is.
Xavier.
Yeah.
Xavier, like he'll like film shit. Like he had this one scene he was filming where it was like he's like spinning around somebody and he was just on the one wheel.
Yeah,
Filming.
it is. It does make a stabilized shot though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, you did some under the legs shots when you called me, dude. Sometimes he'll FaceTime me and he's got flaming hot Cheetos in the backpack coming back from the
Cigar
store.
in the mouth.
Cigar in the mouth, dude.
We're just into it, by the way. Just
Okay.
so
Oh,
you
shit.
guys know.
You want this like closer?
You might want to pull this
Oh,
a little
okay.
closer. If you want to like hold that, you can.
I'll maybe do this if that's
But
okay.
hey guys, thanks for doing this.
Thanks for having
We got
Yeah.
dark deeds in here
Let's
today,
go, let's
guys,
go.
on the Midwest Slamcast.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right, yeah, thanks for having us.
Not a problem, guys.
Hell yeah.
So you guys want to do like a little intro of each of yourselves?
Well, first,
Uh,
I just want to say Shane's in the top 1% of one-wheelers, in case that didn't make it in. Nation worldwide, right?
Worldwide, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What'd
Out
you
of
say,
300,000
miles?
riders. So,
Just like
Yeah.
of
that's
like
all they made.
most time spent, or like do you like actually?
No, they have like this app where it's just like it shows you the leaderboards of like people riding and your mileage and achievements.
So it's by mileage.
I think me and my buddy Chris, we did one night with 32 miles in one
Holy
night.
shit.
Yeah, it took us like 8
Damn.
hours. But
What's
we
one of
kept-
those bad boys got on a single charge?
It's like 14 miles.
Oh, so you had to charge it in
Yeah,
between rides?
yes.
Twice.
But we got that achievement. We got that achievement unlocked. so-
Multiple charges in a day might be an achievement, too.
But yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'll start with you.
I
Yeah.
play guitar. I'm Ben. I live in Madison. That's about all there is to me. No, I guess, well, we've been friends since we met in high school. We went to different high schools and we met, and we both played in separate bands. Joined the same one, played in that for a while, became Westview, our previous band. And then
That's when I
you
came
hit
along.
us up.
Yeah. 'Cause I wanted to do some filming.
Yeah.
And then just fucked with the band and joined it and started playing.
And he wouldn't stop asking either.
No,
Bro,
dude,
shut the hell
we
up.
like, I think we probably turned him down.
Well,
once
you
or
met- you
twice, and then he
messaged a
was
bunch,
like,
and at
"Yeah,
first
guys,
I
can
was
come do
like-
a video?"
I was
Yeah,
like,
he's fucking unstoppable. He just
I was
kept, he just
little-
kept messaging
a little
us.
persistent.
Which was
But
awesome.
like I was like right out of high school and I was like, fuck, I want to do something. So
One, we were just a bunch of bozos that finished high school and
Right.
like we're just sitting around drinking beers in the basement, like unhealthy and such. Like,
just getting fucked up.
no, but it was cool that you hit us up like that, and he did like a playthrough guitar video, and
Yeah,
been friends ever since.
that's how it started.
Hell yeah.
That was a really long intro for you. I have to top that?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, I'm Allan. I do the vocals in Dark Deeds, and I live in Menominee Falls.
I'm Shane. I play bass and
Where
I
do you
live in
live?
Oak Creek.
What about you?
Hell yeah. I'm Ryan. I play guitar at Zeal
All right.
Hell
Where do
yeah.
you live?
and in Waukesha.
And we have the vocalist of Zeal, I believe, over here.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
That's
she
what
is.
I'm saying. She's waving right now.
She's waving.
But fuck yeah.
Sorry.
So how did you guys like get like this is gonna be an individual answer for all of y'all, but how did y'all get into music? Like what's your music in origin story?
Well, I feel like both of us were classic rockers from our parents, right?
Yeah, my parents made me. Well, didn't make me, but we did.
You doing all right, dude?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Good.
Yeah, I
Drink
just got-
something.
I think I gotta drink the
That open.
This should help.
Okay. Here, hold
The
on.
How do you
little
open it?
There.
bug juice. But yeah, we well, I at least I
How do-
can't
Is
say
it
it.
open?
I don't know. Oh, maybe I have to unwrap this. You like this little thing? Mike,
So messed up.
I actually would say my physique is just
Mike
like Mike
Wazowski.
Wazowski, just like wide here and then
Very
skinny,
bulbous.
skinny legs. Anyway, Mark, your dad.
Oh yeah, my parents we did accordion school first.
You did?
Yes. It was well, I mean
Accordions.
piano/accordion. So we would go to Casio in New Berlin. If you remember where that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Our guy Stas Garski, awesome violin player, just crazy good. Shout out Stas. But we did piano between my brother and my sister, and started getting into that. And then we had a guitar guy next door named Jeff, and I was like, I want to kind of get into guitar. So I was like, all right, bought a guitar, saved up for it, and then started doing classes. Did a couple. Kind of knew what like to do already because of piano. Super not easy. You're good.
Alright.
You want some
Yeah.
iced tea?
I'm gonna have this juice, I think.
You're
Thank you. No, I don't know what happened.
Half
I
the
just got something caught in my
podcast is
throat.
gonna be him opening it. But yeah, we I went to Jeff and did some music classes, and then started getting into a band because my buddy Jared, that you know,
Yep.
we started a band in what was that 2016,
Mm-hmm.
and started doing progressive metal. Slurp it, baby.
Yeah. What was that band called? It was called Project.
Project Consinity.
Yep. I remember seeing you guys at the Miramar. one
Was
time.
Slaughter to what was it? Slaughter to Prevail?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
dude.
they
It
played
was
with
so.
them.
That was before like they went.
They got fucking.
Yes,
huge
dude,
now.
they got
Yeah.
huge. But like that was cool. He's a scary motherfucker, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah,
terrible.
Hey, you ever
Yes.
seen that video of him like wrestling with bears and
Yeah.
shit?
You see the video of him just pounding his head with a fucking mic?
Oh, really?
Yes, he's done that on stage and
Yeah.
he's getting bloody and
Dude, the other thing I
Oh,
always
Lord.
see come up is like during what's their big one with the breakdown? Their famous whatever.
yeah,
that is.
they don't
Where he like
no
he
music.
tells
or
everyone
anything.
to shush
So-
and
yeah.
does like the scream live. I
That's
do
what I'm
think
talking about.
that's-
He pounds his head.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I
But
gotta
yeah,
say.
we
Yeah.
did that and then slowly got into Westview then.
Wow.
But
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I never knew about the accordion school.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did you,
no, I-
did you
that's-
play
that's very
accordion?
crazy.
Yes, I know how to
You
play.
did?
Yes.
Really? Dude, I know.
Yeah, I
Accordions
still-
are they're heavy,
He's good at
dude.
piano,
They're, like,
by the
really
way,
hard
dude.
to do.
He can riff.
It's been a lot of years of piano, so
Fuck yeah.
that's one thing I can riff
Would
on.
you say you're like classically trained? Like, could you play like a lot of?
I know yeah, he taught me notes and everything, and
Yeah.
that's what it made it easy for guitar and stuff to riff around, but yeah. I just wanted to play like One Republic and all that stuff.
Yeah,
That was
don't
that-
stop believing
yeah,
was the one
yeah.
I fucking learned.
Just like I would ask my teachers, like, "You're not ready for that." You're like, and then I'd get pissed, and then I'd go back home and do it. So,
Did you learn
Oh,
by
yeah.
ear mostly? Or did
a
you learn
little
to
bit
read
of both.
too?
Learn to read first, so. But yeah, that's my music background.
I didn't start listening to music until I was in 8th grade. Like actually, like I would listen to music, but
Like
I
getting
didn't
into
start
it,
like
yeah.
actually getting into music till I
Like
was in 8th
knowing
grade.
artists and stuff like that.
Right? Yeah, I never like listened to people. People would ask me who my favorite band is. Oh, I don't know.
What'd you listen to in 8th grade, dude?
In 8th grade, I started listening to Reliant K.
Oh,
'Cause
fuck
my
yeah.
You were
sister-
pretty early into
Because my
like rock,
sister,
though,
yeah,
like
dude, my
punk or
sister
whatever.
had CDs of Reliant K and Dashboard Confessional, Blink 182, like that stuff. So I started listening to that. My uncle taught me guitar. Sorry, Uncle Wally, I'm not good enough for you.
Dude, he's
Oh,
better than he gives
he is.
himself credit
Yeah.
for. I gotta
Yeah.
say.
But
like,
then yeah, thank you. But I stopped doing that, and then high school started a band with some friends, and like I don't know, there was like 2-3 names and then we got
What
this
was the
guy.
first one?
Yeah, what was the
one-
band names though?
First one was the Gateway Anthem.
Yeah, that's right.
The second one was Dreams of an Empire. I think was that
That's
one.
classic like
And then-
metalcore naming. I
Then-
would say
and then
too.
the next one after that was The Paths We Take,
Yep.
and then we did Westview,
Yeah.
and then now Dark Deeds. But yeah, that's my musical journey.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worst for last. Dude, no, same as Shane. I like took piano lessons, no accordion, but I took piano lessons from like first grade for a long time. Never got that good though, because I would do the same thing, just go home and learn like Star Wars theme, Don't Stop Believing, Charlie Brown, all that shit on piano. But I never got good at reading, so I never like made it past that like beginner stage. And then picked up guitar, didn't play it for a while, and then like teens picked it up. And my dad loved classic rock too, or loves classic rock. Like, of course, I learned like Dream On and fucking, you know, like all the
Well,
classic.
what's the band you're taking to them?
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
go see ELO in September.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
shit.
last tour, Jeff Lynne. I still like. I don't listen to it, but
I think that's
But I
dope,
still
though.
enjoy
Yeah.
it. You know, like if it with my parents, we'll go see bands. So they
Yeah.
got me into it, and yeah, classic rock. And then I like I started listening to like Lamb of God and Meshuggah, Black Dahlia Murder. Those were like
Lamb of God is still
they're
heavy.
still
It's
good,
still
dude.
good,
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's it called? Ashes of the Wake and fucking Sacrament. Those two
Fuck
still
yeah.
rule. But those two were like my metal introductions, and then got in, of course, deathcore. You know, like the 2010 era of like Whitechapel had This Is Exile out and Suicide. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
All these deathcore bands I was so into, and these guys liked more like, like
Day to Remember.
yeah, like pop punk metalcore
Yeah.
type shit, and I was never into
2010.
it. Yeah, that age,
2010s.
dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And so I was like, I should. I loved the deathcore more stuff, but I missed that I couldn't like sing along with my friends because nobody liked it that I knew. So I was like, I should probably start listening to some of this like fucking metalcore stuff, which I like now. But
You started listening to that stuff so you could sing along with us.
or, like so I would
That's
know the
so
songs, you guys.
Sweet.
it's lonely is what it is, dude, because
lonely
I
being
didn't
a
fucking
deathcore
know
fan.
anybody who still deathcore and like not as much like death metal, maybe a little bit, but like that's what I love the most. But
Yeah.
what am I gonna do? I'm like, guys, check out this song, and they're all like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like now you're more into it, I would say, but like at the time I was like, fuck, I gotta. Anyway, so then they made me get a 7-string for Westview, which I was like, oh, I don't know if we should add an extra string, whatever. And then of course we did the same thing for Dark Deeds and picked up an 8-string, and my skill like went down, I think, because I would just like
Every string
move
goes
it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now like, well, if you've heard it, it's like pretty much like low end riffs and chugging shit. But that's the whole thing though, is like,
We've always wanted to do something like
yeah,
that. It's
something
just
heavy and fun. Like,
It slams though. Did you?
Stupid.
So
thank you.
I'm curious about. Did you guys mix it yourself or did you send it?
No, we recorded it all in the camper.
Yeah.
And we sent it out to Jonathan DeLeese.
Oh, okay. The
I
guy
got-
that missed the stairs.
Yeah,
shit,
I got in
Yeah.
touch with Luke because we're so far out of the scene. Because I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know what's what anymore.
Uh-huh.
So like, we went to a show. Where was that?
The bar.
The bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Heirs of Humanity,
Still
They're
there.
sick.
Still
also.
Stare.
Yeah.
I think I actually played that show.
Yes, you did.
I was
actually?
playing drums for Past
God.
Prologue.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
So yeah, we
Yeah.
hit up.
Hell yeah.
We hit up Luke, and then we're like, okay, where'd you get your mix done? And because we dig the sound and everything, and then
Mhm.
we hit John up. So
Oh yeah. For some reason, I thought you guys actually like mixed it in the camper, and like I was,
No.
listening to it.
Dude,
I was
I
like,
wish.
damn,
Yeah.
this sounds fucking
It-
good for being mixed in a
give
camper.
it's hard to mix, man. I give people credit.
Your demos though, I
The
thought they-
demos don't sound bad.
dude, they're
I mean,
pretty good
I-
for not
we've-
really mixing them. Like,
Yeah, we've had some
I-
bad demos.
dude,
Like,
I've
really
had
fucking
in my
bad.
lifetime, I've had some bad demos, and you
Yes.
have some really like good.
Dude,
sound
I mean,
ones.
it's just like the
'Cause
compression and the just putting everything on max though.
I feel like a lot of
I
it,
don't
though,
fucking know.
The guitar tone though is big, like just getting the tones of the bass.
But yeah,
and
that's
guitar
what
right,
we
which
focused
you
on
did.
is tones.
Yeah.
So like guitar tones and bass tones and just even Al's vocals and everything.
Did you guys do like amp sims and shit, or did you like
XFX 2?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had that XFX 2 for probably like 6 since we played PC or Project
Yeah.
Infinity. So I've just had that and played with tones and everything. Obviously, doesn't compare to the Kempers anymore. but,
Is that what
like,
this is?
yeah, the Kempers
yeah.
are awesome.
That's
That,
what
like,
we
Pete-
used for Westview. And
Oh, at Josh's?
we
Yeah.
had a
Josh-
Kemper.
yeah.
We went
yeah.
to Josh Schrader, who did like
Random Awesome.
Yeah, he did,
did-
In Heart's Wake, and he did fucking Lorna Shore now.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
dude,
did
that's
Lorna
right.
Shore's new stuff.
Yeah. Just
In
recently?
Heart's
Oh,
Wake.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
did
think
not
he did
know
their
that.
newest stuff,
The
dude.
new-
I did
yeah.
not know that.
So-
Into the Hellfire or whatever.
That was a cool experience though, like getting to go to a studio and do it.
That was
You
sick.
can't beat the camper though. I gotta
Yeah,
say
No,
that shit
yeah.
was fun.
Dude.
They got it dialed for
how
sure.
did that idea like come about?
for
Like,
for
for
what?
the
recording
camper.
it in the camper? It's just like
Me and Ben were just. I feel like.
I
Well,
wasn't even. I think we kind of just were like, where are we gonna go?
so yeah, we
To be
started
loud.
recording like at my place and Al's place, and I didn't fuck with the sound that much. And then I told the guys, I was like, what if we do everything the same, have it in the camper, and go around and just chill and write? And then they were up for that, and I don't know, it's just a different style. It's more like it was like a retreat.
yeah.
Well,
So,
plus we
it was
got to go
nice.
fishing and
Yeah,
cook
we got
out,
all
yeah.
do
you
all
know.
the cool stuff.
Like
and-
when you get frustrated fucking with bullshit. of,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, it
recording,
was
you
just
can
like a
take a
good-
break and go like, yeah.
and it
that sounds-
wasn't like we had to do it. It was just like
Oh,
it was-
fun, dude.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
looking
did-
forward to doing it again.
yeah,
actually.
we're definitely gonna do it again.
Did you guys just record the 2 songs, or did you record?
We got all
6.
We did.
Six?
Well,
6 songs. So
we did pretty much.
we did
had
all of
to-
them.
Well, yeah, I guess we recorded all of them. We had to like finish
Do it in
stuff. We finished
waves.
stuff up like in
Yeah.
pieces and stuff.
I
so
brought
we
the
did-
camper to finish up vocals at Al's parents'
Oh,
parents'
that's
house.
right.
He parked
So,
it out
'cause
on their
I'm like-
driveway.
I'm super anal about like it being all the same. Like don't
Well, and
change,
we had to
change
record
shit. 'cause-
vocals 3 layers. Of
Yeah.
them each.
So did you guys had a vocal booth in the camper? I'm
Oh
guessing?
yeah, we got some videos up on our
Yeah.
socials.
It's the
I'll have to-
it was
I'll-
the
I'll
bathroom, dude.
Literally
Yeah,
bathroom,
put
dude.
on a heavy blanket for the shower curtain, and close the door, and it's tiny.
Dude, the bathroom was like
I
literally
shit
like
you not.
this square. Like it was like the
It
I
was
would
like
say-
this table
I would say,
almost,
like,
in
yeah,
half.
literally like
3 by
all of
3,
it.
and it smelled like piss.
Oh,
Well, the microphone we put on top of
Literally
the
on top
fucking
of the
We had
toilet.
to piss,
Yeah. And
Well,
then like
it's
to
dumb.
film you, sometimes we'd go in like the
The
bathtub shower and just
Yeah.
like put a camera out to watch him or whatever.
Did you guys have like a whole like documentary style thing?
That's what
Or-
I'm
Yeah,
doing
but-
here.
yeah.
We're just recording everything, so I can put something together for us.
Fuck
So,
yeah.
it's a cool, different way of recording.
Mhm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
just with the boys.
It was.
It's-
I mean, it was nice to be away from everything too. Like, I mean, obviously we went to like campsites, you know,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
we could have power and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, it was nice to not be in like a home studio because we could
Mhm.
then go do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, it
Yeah.
was fun, dude.
was
I
fun.
think that sounds like cool that to like have like almost like a unique way of like having like your guys' creative process and shit, and
Yeah.
then like documenting it too.
Yeah.
Like another there's this band the Ongoing Concept
Mhm.
that like did this record called Handmade, and they like legitimately like
They
made
all
their
their
drum
shit,
kit.
right?
and,
Yeah,
like,
I
their
fucking
remember
shit.
seeing a video of them
Like-
making the drum. Yeah, they like.
I
That's
think
the
they,
thing.
They
put
made
down
their own
guitars
drums?
and cabinets and shit
Yeah,
too.
I
didn't
like
hear
they
about
made
that.
everything.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Ongoing
and then-
It's
Concept.
cool.
The Ongoing Concept.
I'll
Wow.
have to look
And they-
that up.
Yeah.
Was it
It's
good
sick.
too?
It's fire. It's
Yeah,
fire.
it's
They
good.
had like a whole like documentary. Like they're
That's
like
awesome.
they like went and cut down a tree, and they're like, "This is gonna be our drum kit."
No
Oh,
way.
really?
Dude. And
Dude.
that's the whole. You see the whole process of it being made.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm just a fucking sucker for like those types of I think we all are. Like we would
Yeah.
all like get together and watch any like music documentaries
yeah.
we can
Oh, yeah.
find. Like
Amity Affliction.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Parkway
Mhm.
Drive ones, you know,
Yeah.
on YouTube. And
I
shit.
know you don't like them, but what documentaries really set it apart was Periphery.
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
Dude,
Yeah,
I like
like,
watch those like once
that
in a
was,
while.
like-
I'll just run through all of them.
They got it
Dude,
through from.
like binge watch them.
They have
Yeah.
all their albums. of
Yep.
documentaries.
I
And
mean,
it's like
honestly,
hour and 40 minutes long. It's
Mhm.
literally just it's so
I
awesome.
love that.
Like a
stuff,
damn
dude.
But
movie
it's
for
like
each.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you learn shit too though. So
Well, that's the thing. Like, even if I don't really like. I don't really.
I
like them,
grew up
but I
different,
would
so,
watch.
yeah, right,
I would
right.
watch a documentary of
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
that's like it's music.
Right,
And
right.
I would watch a documentary of, Elton John doing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
You
listen to all
dissing
that
Elton
stuff too.
John?
Huh?
Are you dissing Elton?
Are you-
No, I'm just
Nah,
saying.
I
Like,
know
Are
what
you
you mean.
are you like kind of like opposed to doing the documentary?
am
or-
I opposed to it?
Yeah.
No, he's
Oh.
for it.
No,
I'm just
I-
saying like he doesn't dig periphery.
No, I
Oh,
don't.
really?
I don't know why.
It's a certain taste.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, oh, cool.
I don't like certain bands.
Oh,
too,
it's
so.
cool. Tappy fast.
Yeah.
I wonder if part of it is part of
Really
it's maybe the
sweet.
singing too, right? Like
Is there singing? Is that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Spencer.
I thought there. What's the band that doesn't have singing in it? that is-
Polyphia.
Polyphia.
But
Periphery and Polyphia.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I.
Polyphia's
Man,
instrumental.
That's
dude.
annoying. See,
Right.
probably that's why I don't like it. 'cause you
Just
can't
because
tell
of
the
the name.
damn.
all, they all
apart.
sound the same.
Yeah. And here we say that, and people that don't listen to metal are probably, oh, it sounds the same. But
Yeah,
I don't know,
right.
just,
Yeah.
"Oh, how do you understand it?
Well, and then even our band name Dark Deeds was like a joke to start off.
Yeah,
Like we were
it's
just
all
like,
just-
oh, we should make this fucking heavy,
I remember
whatever music we want.
when me and you started writing that in my little corner
Mhm.
part in the apartment, and we were just like, let's write something fucking
Let's
heavy.
just write something stupid.
Yeah.
Write something dumb, and that was
'Cause
found
we-
underneath a cold
we
knife
heard-
was that track.
Romance by Burials for the that
Not
was
romance.
no.
It was probably
It was-
before
it was
that,
It was
right?
before that. It was their record Pain Again.
Oh, I don't remember
That
that.
whole record, I think.
But yeah, that was one
the-
influence where we're like, all right, I want to do some beatdown riffs, you know?
just stupid. Because like Westview was always like Shane, not this Shane, the other Shane, the drummer.
We call him
would-
King,
Yeah.
so we're gonna call him
If
King.
you,
now.
if you hear
uh,
us say, yeah, we're-
he wrote all the music for that, and he's like super talented, but it's like not the style of Dark Deeds at all. Like I mean, it is,
it's
but
close, but it's not. Yeah, it's more metalcore
it's
and
more,
like melodic.
and that was
and-
more like progressive and stuff,
Mhm.
and this is more just like chug.
Well,
Uh,
and part of it too is sorry.
Oh, no, you
we
could go. You
we
could go
sure?
ahead.
Well, and like one of the differences too is like he would write a lot of the stuff, and like we would have our input a little bit, or like maybe I'd throw in a riff here and there, or like add like a chorus, whatever. But like this, I think part of the benefit for us of like recording in the camper was we were all there together, so we all had. There were a couple parts like we would write alone or whatever, but by and large it was we were all together for like the lyrics, doing the drums, bass and guitar, the actual songwriting. So we all had like pretty, I would say like even input on
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
pretty much all the songs, and surprisingly it worked super well. And like
Yeah.
rather than like you'd almost think we butt heads, but we really didn't. It was like it was pretty like
it was relaxed,
easy going. Yeah, it was fun,
how-
man.
It was great,
Hell yeah.
super easy.
The cigars probably took the edge off.
we had a lot of cigars as well. But you can't get mad in a serene environment.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
man.
know.
Not at,
Granted, some of them were like
not at
RV
Circle
parks
K.
with kids. Yeah, dude.
We
you
did.
can't
we-
get mad at Circle K.
One
Circle
guy had a
K
fucking.
fucking
We had an
campground.
asshole camp owner.
His name
at
was
one-
Redman.
We call him that because he was like constantly sunburned. He was just fucking tomato red. Dude.
I have video of that guy too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he kind of sucked though. but it was, dude. Fuck.
Go into it. Come on, let's hear it.
What Redman?
Well, it was
Yeah.
just funny.
We had a
because
couple bad camp owners.
It was funny
actually.
because you go like drive into the place and you have to like check in or whatever. And like you guys were already at that one. I met them there, and
Was this the? This
This
wasn't
was-
the 5.5, was it?
yeah,
Oh, that was
it was
Circle
a 5.
Yeah.
So like throughout
Oh
the
fuck! We
whole
probably shouldn't say the
campground,
campground name. It's not
It
that far.
wasn't.
From here.
Yeah, bleep that out.
Cares?
But like the whole way, like to go like the road along the campsite, 5.5 miles per hour.
But they were like,
And
it
a
was like a
half.
fucking cult. Like
And
you would
if
go,
you went
Yeah.
literally above that, people would start
Yeah.
yelling. The guy,
Dude, like, even
the
just
guy was
campgoers.
driving around
I'm not
It was
even
crazy.
on his little
I'm
golf cart, like
not
watching
even
you.
not even a block in. You pass a Confederate flag.
oh, is that right?
Right?
That's right,
Remember that?
dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was
where
a
was
little
that?
cult.
There.
It was
Fuck.
crazy.
It was not that
Probably
far
like
from
an
here. Right?
hour?
Yeah, like Was it?
Not even.
No, it's like 50
Delafield
minutes.
or-
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's
yeah,
not far.
northwest somewhere right here.
But
Dude, I mean, you'd be surprised. Wisconsin has some questionable areas.
Dude, holy
it's
shit.
basically
this-
like Milwaukee, Madison are like pretty much blue, right? And then
Yeah.
and then it's like
There
drifts
was-
into red. Not that I'm making any statement, but I'm just saying like observationally, like it's primarily the cities that are.
There's
You know,
this one. It's like kind of between like Big Bend and Burlington, but if you look off to the side, there's a big somewhere. There's like a big barn that has a huge swastika on it.
Holy
God.
shit! Really?
I swear
How
to
is it
God.
that?
That'd
how
be
is
a
that not
heavy
burned
music
down
video.
yet? That's crazy.
But it's like it's not even that far from here. It's maybe
No,
like
yeah, dude, that's
It
not
is
25,
at all.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
from
that's
here.
Holy shit.
crazy.
Maybe we'll have to
Yeah,
Go
I
check
don't
it
know.
out.
I
Check
can't
it out
believe
with
that
a box
shit,
of
dude. That's
matches,
wild.
you know?
Yeah, yeah, dude. Fuck
Like shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with
There you
that.
We
But
don't
now
need
we
that
outed
around.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We'd
Well,
never do that.
I would never do that.
Yeah, but it was crazy because I drove into the like campsite because you come off like a road and I drove in and like a couple people fucking.
This is the only
burst
way to
out of the
piss off
doors,
Ben.
and we're like slow down, slow down. I was like, I'm going like 10 miles an hour. Like I didn't think I was going fast, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, and
And then he
And-
comes up to me. He's like, "Next time I see your friend do that again, you guys are leaving."
he said that.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit!
before you came
I was
in
not
here.
even fucking
yeah.
speeding very
I
much.
was like,
I,
damn, he's
technically
sunburned.
speeding. Yeah, dude. I think he was just chronically dehydrated. He was fucking so burned, dude. He was red as hell, dude. No joke.
What if he was just that angry?
Yeah, dude.
It was both. That was definitely
blood
both,
pressure,
yeah.
melanoma, and sunburn, dude. Yeah, fucking dude, but like it was culty too because you went through there and they like if you were going over 5.5, like they had
Really?
fucking speedometers for eyes because you would go over and
They
then
would
people
say
like
something.
yeah, like random campgrowers
felt
would like they'd like come up to you, dude, in hordes,
Felt
literally,
like
and be like,
Newtown.
"Well, you can't be
Weird.
going that fast here. There's kids." And I was like, "It's like fucking 10 p.m. I don't see any kids."
It was
and I
like a
barely
Wednesday
going
night
over.
too, you know?
Yeah, dude, freaks.
During
Like,
the
God.
they're gonna
Oh,
fucking
man.
find us, dude.
Oh, they're gonna.
They're crazy as
They're
hell.
gonna ban the camper.
Those fucking guys that were screaming in their camper.
One thing,
Yeah, that's
one
true.
thing
They probably
though,
heard it, dude.
we just want to make sure it is soundproof. Like
really
we,
is.
Oh,
It is
it
pretty
is.
soundproof,
we just
dude.
wanted to make sure so we don't piss off anybody.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like when they're
Dude.
full on screaming too.
Like if
Yeah.
if someone else is in their camper and they're next to us,
can't
No
hear.
ch-
you wouldn't
Dude,
be able to hear
even if
if
you're
they're
like
in there.
10, 15 feet away, like
Yeah.
you really can't hear it outside of the
Yeah, it
camper.
was
I was
nice,
impressed
dude.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Did you
heck?
guys do some soundproofing in there, or just like
Just like
Just
a
in the
shitty
vocal booth, we did
blanket?
the-
Yeah.
the
We had a
blanket.
heavy blanket that
That's it.
really
It's pretty
just
good.
dampened it.
Yeah.
You don't need much. So, but
Yeah, and
Yeah.
honestly, it's like I almost wouldn't. It's your camper, but I almost wouldn't want to upgrade just because it's sort of fun being in it. It's like it's a good
yeah, it's
amount
got
of
two
size, but
bunks
it's like
and then a full bed that goes into like a little breakfast bar.
it's
and
it's
it's-
the perfect size.
It's
oh yeah.
And then the
It works.
interface goes next to the sink.
yeah.
And
I-
yeah,
I-
we had like a half
Yeah.
of that size
Yeah.
stack just on the
Jerry
And then you
fucking
just see a
sink, dude.
freaking cord coming out from the bathroom
how
door.
it-
Yeah.
Just- it's like zip lining across the way.
Yeah. It's not pretty, but it's
But
fun.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's, some would
It's
say
not pretty, but
perfect.
it's
but
perfect.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Little mounted TV there, so we can just see what we're doing.
Yeah,
too.
that was cool too. Yeah.
It's
We had
nice.
you had the like communication where we could hear like we could talk back and forth to whoever's in the vocal booth, but you could like hear them through the door anyway, but we still didn't. It was just like, oh, this feels cool. Like, it feels-
I remember doing this at Josh's.
yeah,
This
dude.
is
We were
cool.
like, we've recorded in a fucking studio before. We know what we're doing. Like,
Well, you got a badass setup
Dude,
now.
this is sick.
I
This is
love it.
awesome.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Were you in on the setup too? Do you do some of the like production as well, or
Just say yes.
yeah?
I mean-
you can lie.
I mean, she does record herself.
okay.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Like that's just kind of like how our workflow works best. Is because she's very particular, and like I'll be like that's take sounded great, and and she'll be like, no, it wasn't perfect.
That's
That's a
that's cool
vocalist.
though.
And
You don't
Yeah.
get much artists like that though.
And
So-
she'll just like go and do it herself and tune it herself,
That's
and
dope.
yeah.
That's
We were
Oh, yeah.
listening to the Zeal in the car, and it sounded awesome. So
Yeah, it does.
Hell
Yeah.
Did you mix it all too, you guys?
Yeah, I mixed it.
Holy,
and then,
really?
That
Spencer,
sounds fucking good.
Spencer
dude.
from
Yeah.
Soul Shade mastered
Yeah.
it.
It-
Yep.
that's
Nice.
awesome.
That's sick. I didn't know that, dude.
Mhm.
They were just they were on the podcast pretty recent too, right?
Yep.
That's
Well,
what,
this
yeah.
is actually I kind of took like a mini like hiatus. This is actually my first podcast back,
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
and you guys are actually the first one in this studio too.
sweet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
breaking it in.
So
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Would you,
Oh, yeah.
do you do anything fun on your hiatus, or just take some time off?
No, I just like I had some like financial issues, and
Sorry.
I had to
I
like
didn't mean-
work
I
like
think-
a fuck
Sorry.
ton.
You're all
and,
good.
like-
I think we're all feeling it.
Oh, yeah,
We're all
dude.
screwed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like yeah, just like working a bunch, and I had to move and like all that
Mhm.
shit.
This is a pretty
Uh,
nice.
I
space,
just
though.
kind of had to do like only the things that I really absolutely
Yeah.
needed to do for a
Right.
while, because I got kind of burnt out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
So
I mean,
the
If you're
podcast
doing
kind
all
of
this
took.
stuff.
What was that?
If you're doing all this like high
Dude.
production stuff, you're gonna get burned.
This,
out for
Mhm.
sure.
and then you got you got pets, like a sick setup there with
Yeah,
a bunch
dude.
of
Like,
he's got a
You
gecko,
guys got some
a
sweet,
snake, 2
yeah,
frogs.
reptiles, dude.
We actually have 2 snakes.
Oh,
There's-
really?
There's one upstairs in our room too. so-
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
But taking care of a house sounds like a lot of freaking work, man, on its
Yeah.
own. And then you got a job and relationship, and
Mhm.
then fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
I
impressed
mean,
that you
all
guys can
good.
do it all, man.
It's all good. Fucking, you gotta nothing in the
take
nothing
time to yourself.
worth what's the way I want to say this? Nothing like worth doing is like easy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh,
So
yeah.
Right, right.
That's true.
And sometimes it feels like you always feel good. Like it makes the rest of the kind of bullshit feel worth it sometimes too
Right.
when you do
Oh,
this
yeah.
kind of stuff. Not that I do much. I just sit on my fat ass all day pretty much and then do this once in a while, But I agree in concept though. What do you do for work, by the way? If
oh,
you don't mind me asking.
I build and wire control panels.
That's sick,
for
dude.
this-
Nice.
It's a company in Milwaukee
Yeah.
called Nova.
How'd you
like-
get into that?
I was actually trying to become an electrician for a
Mhm.
long time, and I just like kind of like stumbled on that line of work through
Yeah.
like a temp agency, and then I started doing that, and then
Stuck with it?
yeah,
Plus,
stuck
dude-
stuck with it. I've been doing it for like 6 years now, I want to say.
Oh,
So
shit.
like, and it's like a high end demand job. So
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
I
there we
make
go.
decent money.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
sick.
go.
Hell
It's
yeah.
helping me supplement my other things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what you do.
Absolutely. Dude, yeah. I mean, plus I think electrician is like, what is it, 4 years apprenticeship, something like that?
Yeah, I don't think honestly, I don't think I want to do electrician. I think because I would have to put so much effort into that, and it
Yeah.
would. I don't want to do like this other shit for like too much longer. I'm trying to get like into like music full time.
Oh,
thing.
sweet. You
Like,
gonna
I think
try
you can do it.
That's
Dude,
where I
fuck
want to.
yeah.
You got it.
You gonna try like do you think you'll start mixing and maybe mastering other bands? And
I mean,
stuff,
I've
too?
been
Or you have been?
kind of doing that. Yeah.
Okay.
I've only like actually like produced entirely. Well, I guess I've done some other stuff, but entirely I did Pass's prologues, like past like 3
Okay.
songs that
Yeah.
they put out. I'm doing this little project with do you guys remember Bad Lads?
Oh shit.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Do you know Vinny from Bad
Yeah,
Lads?
yeah.
I'm doing a little project
I
with
haven't-
him.
That's
I don't
been a
know him
minute.
personally, but I
It's
know
been
that-
a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
But it's very like I can show
That's
after we're
awesome.
done with this. I'll show you guys.
I'd
But
love
it's
to
like
hear that.
super fucking like heavy,
It's heavy?
slammy,
That's sick.
fucking.
Hell yeah.
well, they were kind of
They were
like that too,
fucking
right?
heavy, dude.
I think you guys will dig it, like
Yeah.
considering the way you guys sound and shit.
Sweet.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
heavy
a
as fuck.
compliment.
Thank
'cause,
you.
Did we play with them?
Yes.
I think we might have.
Up
yeah.
in lacrosse.
Is that right?
That lacrosse show
warehouse?
with the spiral staircase, right?
The warehouse, dude.
Was it the warehouse?
I heard that
Oh,
place
yeah.
closed down, didn't it?
Yeah,
well,
I think
what's
so.
his face was
Oh,
Grooming
that's
people.
right, dude.
Yikes.
Steven.
Fuck, I totally
you just say I didn't know anything about.
He
Really?
did. He was,
Fuck,
like,
that's
he was
fuck-
well,
I totally forgot about
accused.
that.
So that's
I
why I
guess.
got closed down.
Well, I mean, I
think they
don't
were
think it was
struggling for a
doing. I
while.
don't think it was doing too good
yeah,
after COVID.
yeah, I
and
don't think
then
so.
All that shit happened.
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of times we'd go and there weren't that many people
Oh,
because
there's- yeah,
I mean,
usually
the thing
nobody
is
there.
there'd be a few people in the room, and a lot of people would try to get in, but their corpses would be on the stairs because they would be trying to climb up.
Dude.
So you'd be like, "Oh, this could have been a big show," but there are all these bodies like strewn on the fucking stairs because it's
Those
the longest
stairs
stair.
really
Have you?
did
You've probably
suck.
been there, right? The warehouse?
I've never been there actually,
seen
but I've
the
like
images,
seen
though.
like pictures of it and shit.
It was pretty
It's
big. It was a
war-torn.
big venue.
It's a cool place.
It's
but
cool.
that staircase.
yeah,
is-
they
It
need
was
an
huge,
elevator
dude.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
food.
That was fucking miserable, dragging all our equipment up those stairs.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard stories
The
about like the
tales.
stairs at
Oh,
that
yeah.
venue. Like,
sucked, dude.
having to carry shit up
The,
over
stair-
shit.
the other stairs that sucked were I didn't like them. The ones at the mosh house.
Oh, dude,
Just
it was
'cause
so
Mosh House.
The
tiny.
ceiling was so short.
Remember that place, dude?
Mosh House.
It was
That
like
was-
Metal
Where?
So
Mark.
when we did that,
Where?
I did that errant show.
It was in Milwaukee.
It was a house
remember?
place.
It was a
right?
house.
Oh yeah,
Basement.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. that
Metal
place was
Metal
awesome.
Mark, dude.
Metal
Yeah.
Mark.
H1Z
In the
one's
basement.
Shout
still
out Metal
around.
Mark. H1Z1.
Yeah, I was just watching some of their stuff.
Dude,
Dude,
they
That's
play
crazy.
fun.
They
That's
were at
crazy that
Summerfest.
they're still around
They're
because like
slaying,
they they've been going for like since like
Since Westview
like
was
the
around, I remember
original
that.
Oh,
fucking metal scene.
2016,
At least for
yeah.
me.
Before,
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Like I
Definitely.
remember I was around in like 2013 and H1Z1 was doing shit still like back
yeah.
then.
Yeah, dude, and they were
At least I'm
probably
pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I just know they were doing shit for a long ass time.
I think they've always been around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've just perpetually.
They've just
always
been
They-
there.
around.
they-
dude.
They stuck through the fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
They just go through wormholes all the time. It's always constantly in
They
the
do.
music scene.
That's what I heard.
1820s, they're in the music scene.
Yeah, you look back at images, dude, and see them standing there.
Some old time.
That's how I picture Circle K campground. Like if you look
We
look
gotta
back
do-
in the fucking 1920s, you'd look at like the gray and white pictures like of the horror movies, and you'd see Redman all sunburnt and all the fucking like 5.5 mile an hour club or
Him
whatever
kicking
standing
off.
there, dude. All like
the 5.5 speed limit sign is like it grew like on the tree. Like he didn't even put it on there. Like the tree grew.
It's a
and it
natural
was just-
formation.
yeah, it's just- he's like, oh, I just found it like that.
And he
So I guess
adhered
it's
to the
5.5.
rules.
We gotta play a show there.
Dude.
Right in his fucking
Right on the
office.
pond.
Piss
Walk
him
too
off.
fast and they're gonna come out and get you, dude.
Mosh too fast.
I do. Yeah, you couldn't even jog there, man.
Yeah.
Seriously, holy fuck. You gonna go check it out after this?
Right after
I might
You
have
can,
to.
man. They probably got some openings 4th of July.
Make sure your speed limit's
Oh,
5.5.
Yeah.
we usually go like way fucking like up north.
Hell yeah,
Like,
that's the way to do
awesome,
it, dude.
We actually we didn't record up there or
Mm-hmm.
anything, but we actually joked about it because we actually took like a Zeal like camping trip like a
Ooh,
couple
yeah.
last year actually up to I can't even remember where we were. It was like some like Indian reservation though.
In
Close
northern
to the
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Like
it was
way,
pretty.
way
It
up
was
there?
probably like 20 miles away from the UP. It was like
Nice,
high,
yeah.
like
Oh,
way
hell
up
yeah.
Eagle
there.
River area.
I think it was close to like Lake Tomahawk or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
right there. Yep.
But yeah, it was. But
Those
yeah,
are
that
the
was a
best.
good time. We joked about like fucking like what if I had the whole fucking like studio set up in the
Dude,
tent.
yes.
Dude, that's what I'm
In the
saying.
tent.
It's just a different outlet, you know.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
trying
man.
different stuff.
We only went on one like tour and it was similar, but it was all like mostly Midwest. And like,
Right.
Yeah.
again,
But
like
for
tour,
some of the
you know,
dates,
like
We
Yeah.
played for just the bands.
literally, and maybe
and
like
then
one
there
or
was
two
one. There
stragglers.
was
you know.
one show in Duluth,
Duluth that ruled.
that was it popped the hell.
Shout
off.
out to
Oh, shit.
Torment Duluth. They're still playing, dude. They were the band
really?
from Duluth.
That's
Was
that's
that
in
like a
Minnesota,
four-piece?
right?
Yep,
Yep.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Beautiful fucking town. in my
Duluth is
opinion.
awesome. I
Where
really
we
like
went
Duluth.
was
Was that
awesome.
a four-piece band or what?
Yeah, that was us. That Kevin with just Kevin before you were playing. Well,
no,
you.
he's
No, I'm saying
Tor-
the band.
the band.
Oh,
Torment,
I
you
think they
said.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Is
I don't remember that at all.
just out of curiosity, is Dark Deeds like the same lineup as Let's
It's literally Westview except for King.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
in Europe.
Oh,
Germany.
He fucking moved, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. It's
Like
like,
he lives in Europe.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He
Oh, damn.
fucking moved there in like 2020.
literally right before
Like
COVID
March
dropped.
2020,
March.
yeah.
So is he like? Is he
Before
gonna
COVID
fly
dropped.
back for shows and stuff? Or
No, like he's done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
once he left, we were kind of like, okay, I think Westview's done
Mhm.
because
Oh,
he was
okay.
like the main like songwriter, and people were always like, oh, why don't you guys just do Westview? Just get a different drummer, or
That
whatever.
was
not
his
the
sound,
same.
like it
too,
wouldn't
yeah.
sound
Yeah.
the same because
Sounds-
he
Yeah.
wrote pretty much like all the
Yeah.
stuff. So, but yeah, it's literally it's the same
Otherwise,
people.
it's the same four
Yeah.
of the
Right.
5
Yeah.
guys, though. Yeah, which is nice because like I feel like part of our motivation has always just been fucking hanging out. You know, like I love the excuse of like, well, number one, of course I think we all love recording, writing, playing shows, rules, but
Mhm.
Outside of that, we
hang
still
out,
just
though,
hang
yeah.
out,
It's
Yeah.
nice to just hang.
like, and it's an excuse to hang out, basically, on top of doing
I
something.
mean, we
love
do
doing.
have another band member though, 'cause he's got a little baby now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a
Shout
fucking
out
kid,
Graham.
dude.
Shout out
Yeah.
Graham. Yeah.
So
Baby.
he replaced
Hell yeah,
King.
congrats,
I'll
man.
say that.
He's reincarnated, dude.
Yeah, I'll get him started on drums as soon as he can.
Oh,
Replace Kevin.
Yeah.
2 drummers.
dude, kids
Oh.
legit love playing the drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had a little like
Kit?
first act drum kit
Yeah,
when I was
dude.
a kid because I was like, oh, I want to play drums. Every kid wants to play drums.
Hasn't
Yeah.
Graham started playing on the piano right now, right?
He's got a little
Yeah.
piano that he kicks with his feet.
He does
I
the
miss that
first
kid now.
beat was the blast beat I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at it.
How do you think that is with like probably not something to ask you now, but how do you think that would be if we're playing like a tour? I bet that's tough for people who have fucking kids, dude.
I don't.
Like,
Well, I
haven't
mean-
even thought about it.
I mean
well,
that's
honest.
what
I'll
down
tell
the
you guys
road,
a
but-
story because we actually do have kids.
You do?
Yeah, we
I'm
have
sorry,
2
I didn't
kids.
even know.
You have
Hey,
kids?
Awesome, man.
Well, I mean, they're my step kids.
yeah, but they're
but
still your
they're-
kids.
Holly's
Hell
kids.
Two
yeah.
kids?
Yeah,
How
Yeah,
old
that's
are they?
awesome.
I consider them mine though.
Yeah,
Of course,
sure.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are engaged.
Yeah.
Yes,
so.
congrats, by the way. Yeah.
She's
well,
gotta-
they're
she's
they're
gotta
pretty
get
old
on
at this
here.
point. They're 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that was actually kind of a something we had to figure out because we thought for this tour that we like weren't gonna have our like babysitter.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like we like had it scheduled and shit, and then all of a sudden we like thought we weren't gonna have our babysitter, so we were
Mm.
like,
Right.
yeah.
like,
And you
what
had
are we
all the
gonna
shows
do?
booked.
That's
and
like
It's
everything.
like
number one
too-
priority
too
too.
late
Yeah.
to find like daycare and stuff, and then
Yeah.
they're it's like summertime for them,
Right.
so they're not in school, so
Mhm.
it's
Right.
just like
All day babysitting,
Yeah,
basically.
It's gonna be
like-
their first tour too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring
Oh,
'em
man. There was
Oh.
a band that did that shit. You remember? There was a family. They were like a husband and wife, and they had like 2 or 3 kids. Do you remember this? They would come and fucking have like their kids on stage. They were like a punk band.
From
Oh,
where?
shit.
From
I think it was in
Milwaukee?
Chicago, maybe. I saw him a
Oh.
couple times though.
With
and
Westview?
I don't know if we played. I don't remember if we played with
know
him, but I
uh,
saw him.
What?
And- Dude, no, they would have like
I
it
believe
was like
you.
a fucking family, and they'd have their kids just like hang out, sit around on the stage, and like jam with them. It looked pretty fun, actually. Yeah, and they were good. Yeah, I don't remember what they're
Yeah, I
called.
don't know if we're like big enough to the point where we had like a
Bus.
bus that would
Yeah,
make
there you
sense,
go.
but like in a tight little
No
van.
way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd
A
be-
little sprinter.
Oh,
also,
yeah.
also, our kids are like awful in the car too. So like they'd be like hitting each other and screaming, and we'd just be like,
We rented a bus for his bachelor party, and that was
RV, bro.
or RV. I mean,
Yeah,
RV,
dude.
right? Or was
that's
that
a
what it was?
bus.
Is that?
Yeah, it was
Shit.
fucking
Is that,
huge,
like,
dude.
I don't know where
Actually,
you
where
found
we
that
got
it
that?
out. Like
Dude,
that-
it was one of those sites that's like like you
One
use
of
someone
those
else's camper, and
Oh, okay.
like,
it wasn't Turo
It's like
though.
an
It was like,
Airbnb for
it was-
Yeah.
RVs.
yeah, exactly.
but it was cool. But I thought it was sketch at first, and then we pull up, and it's a big RV
It was
just.
fucking
Dude,
huge.
it was
sitting
awesome.
there and-
it was really
How
sick.
big was
It was
that?
a
Do you
little
remember?
overwhelming.
Or
That-
40, 50.
It's the
'Cause we had
big
7
like
guys.
tour bus.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was
fit
old.
7
It was like
guys.
in the 1990s.
It was awesome,
it was-
dude.
but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went up towards where you're talking about too, like up north, and then
We crossed over to the UP.
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Iron,
Fished.
Iron Mountain or something,
Yeah.
maybe. somewhere
Close
around
to
there.
there.
But we got
Yeah.
to one place and it was just fucking horrible mosquitoes, dude. And we got on that.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
That was the
the
first night.
And the
night.
battery.
We walked out the door and we were getting like swarmed by them.
Yeah.
Like literally zapped. As soon as you get out, there's
I don't
like,
know. Someone called it because it was like instant.
And we were like,
we're
guys, we gotta
leave.
fucking leave. And we,
But
Yeah.
here's the kicker: the fucking battery was
the
messing up with
generator.
the
the
AC. The
generator.
generator and the AC
Yeah.
were kicking every single time, so it just shut off.
Oh yeah.
And me and my brother had that
Jackery.
the Jackery. Was it a Jackery?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
we
just-
had
Yeah,
a
dude.
we had a Jackery, so it had battery storage on it already. So that's all you had.
okay.
And then we hooked up a jumper
Mhm.
to that, and we're trying to jump this motherfucker like for 20 minutes,
Dude,
Dude,
and
that's
it's
sketch.
finally
I'm
cranked, and we could get out
I'll
of
get
there.
one later.
Was it like
Otherwise-
in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah,
too?
because we were on our jacks on the bus because it has jacks, and you can't go anywhere. The jacks that you got to lift it up and do this whole process.
I gotta
Yeah.
say,
That
thank
was
God
funny.
you guys
yeah,
were
seriously,
fucking
thank
there.
God you guys
Did
were
it-
there.
did
'cause
it
None
have,
of us
like,
had
the
a clue.
stuck.
the canopy and
If it
like
was
the
just me.
window things that'll come out. And
Yeah,
shit,
it was like
that.
it was like a
shit. Whole
full
thing.
on.
Dude, we fucking we had the canopy and there's a TV there,
Yeah.
like on the
Oh, yeah.
outside. Tell them.
Yeah, we bought WWE like 2K23 or whatever,
yeah.
and we made all of our dads.
As
And we had
characters.
this like did a tournament and had them fight each other.
I don't think I've ever
John
cried
won.
so hard.
Dude, and then we put it on the PlayStation and then hooked it up to the television that was on the
We didn't even
side
play
of
as
the
'em.
RV, and then we sat
in
just
front of it.
outside.
Oh, you just let it
Under
like
the
live.
canopy and
Yeah, we,
And
yeah,
we
dude,
were
we all
just
had
yeah.
camping chairs and we're watching, and people would like walk by and be like, set
the
the
controller to the middle.
Yeah, we
and-
had like a little crowd behind us at
Yeah,
one
people
point
were gathering,
because
dude.
everyone was watching this AI fight. Like, it was so funny. We're like, John's getting him.
Yeah, dude. Somehow my dad, who like I think is probably the smallest of our
You
dads,
made him like a lightweight, didn't you?
no, he was super heavyweight. Everyone was super
Tony
heavyweight
was a lightweight.
except for
Tony was a featherweight.
Al's father-in-law was a cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
And he was the only one that they made like in his prime, like as a young
As a
man.
younger
He was
guy.
cool as hell though. But yeah, somehow my dad won, even though one of our friends, Brett, made his dad 650 pounds. He was a beast, but my dad would just keep like fuck. I like how we're talking about it, like my dad would do. He was like fucking animations. He would like go and like pick people up and just like hold them like this,
Hold
and then
them.
he would come out of like.
And we-
They would like generate weapons from under the stage.
We
Like,
kept-
pull a chair out. And
yeah,
like, slowly
We kept
walk up.
referring to their occupation too. So like,
That shit was good.
yeah, his dad's a tax or
An
accountant,
accountant, right?
So
Yeah.
hitting him with the fucking numbers and shit.
Yeah, I think all our dads are like mostly desk jobs, except Mark is
He's
a
a maintenance
fucking,
boy.
Yeah, he was more of a blue
Maintenance
collar
boy.
man. My dad's a fucking teacher, basically. So like, they all had like suits and like work clothes and
Just
shit.
so stupid.
Endless
It's funny.
entertainment.
Yeah.
It really is, dude.
It
You
was.
can just
Yeah, that's
buy
hilarious.
one game and satisfy like how many? 7 28-year-olds.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We're all just sitting there.
Mesmerized.
Yeah.
That shit's fun though, dude.
That's probably where we got the idea to put the studio in the
No, dude,
camper
because
and
that
go
was
around, right?
after.
Yeah, it was after.
That was after. That was,
Was it?
last. Wasn't
I
that
have no
last
concept of
September
time.
or no August, July? I don't know. I think we had started.
The bachelor
recording
party
before
was
that.
in May, and then
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It might
Fuck,
have
And
been.
maybe
then,
you're right,
I
dude.
remember doing like when you came to my parents. That was in
But that was towards the
August.
end.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was towards the end.
I don't know. No concept.
I don't
I
either,
really
dude.
don't.
I don't remember, man.
But yeah, took us like 3 months to write. Right.
Yeah, because we had some stuff we went in with,
Yeah.
and then
Mhm.
just like did it over weekends or week
Yeah.
trips and shit like that. And
Oh,
we had
yeah.
a lot of stuff that like I think we can use in the future. Like we still got a bunch of riffs hanging out there, you know, to
Yeah,
use,
we want to.
I'm sure you guys have a bunch of like you just have
like discard
a
pile
hard
stuff.
drive of riffs
Yeah,
that-
I have
Yeah.
a bunch of ideas,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
random shit.
Right. Let's
Yeah.
pull from the library. you
Like
know?
a
Dude, it's
million
fun.
It's
unfinished
fun
ideas.
sometimes to just like
Go back.
look back at your old stuff and just see how either good or bad. it was,
Right.
you
It's
know?
Yeah.
just like.
But, like,
Yeah.
I don't even want to
sometimes you
listen.
can-
I don't even want to listen to old mixes I did. Like, yeah, just
Yeah.
like-
But it's kind of fun to listen
It
to though,
is.
to see like
your progression.
Yeah,
your
that's
yeah,
true.
to see
Yeah.
how far you've
But
gotten.
sometimes there's some gold in there. Like
There
you
are
keep
some-
referencing the one song, and I think it's good too. Like that we made ages ago and like did like 5 fucking iterations of. And once in a while, I'll go back and be like, dude, we should make this into a fucking song. And
Which one?
the Odium
Oh,
one, yeah.
And I think that's what's nice is like we can just go fucking right.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we
just
can-
go do it.
any-
We're
Anytime,
not
dude.
pigeonholed to
Yeah.
any. Like you
Yeah.
know how to record now too, which is nice.
My,
He picked it up really like quick.
but my sound is fucking
Yeah.
terrible.
But
dude.
no, I get. He would never write. Like he could never. Like you could
No,
riff
yeah.
around, but he
Never.
couldn't
I was too
record it.
lazy
You know
to
what I mean?
set it up and learn how
Yeah.
to use like.
Now
we
he's
have
sending in the
Reaper,
Discord and everything.
Yeah, now I
So
just send samples of riffs and shit.
I love
and
that.
Just adds the
Oh, yeah.
drums and whatever. But
it's
like
nice having a second person that just keeps doing that. You know.
Mhm.
now we got a repository
Right,
basically
right.
of shit.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm trying to get like everybody in my band on that shit.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
write
dude,
down
do it,
ideas
man.
that
Is it
like,
5 of you?
There's six.
Six.
I was
Cool.
Yeah,
wondering because you have
because
2 vocalists.
two
right?
guitarists, 2
Oh, yeah.
vocalists,
Bass
bass,
and
drums. Yep.
Okay.
Damn,
It-
That's
so
awesome.
how does the writing work with you guys? Mixed?
Generally, I'll like come up with most of the ideas,
Mhm.
and then like I'll have everybody kind of like put their 2 cents in
Yeah.
on my ideas that I come up with.
And usually you just tell them,
shut up.
Nice
shut up.
try,
This is how I
Steve.
want it.
Nice fucking try.
Yeah, nice idea, not really.
Yeah,
I feel-
or you say, "Oh, I love that," and then once they look away, you delete their track. Like, I kept it in there, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Thanks.
say that it hasn't happened, but no, I feel like I do generally get like I have my drummer's style down pretty well to where
Yeah.
I can like kind of write in his style.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm a
nice.
drummer too, so I like
You
have
know
that,
what-
like
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Like
That was our
I had
problem.
no idea about drums. These guys.
writing drums is
We
like
don't either.
super easy for me. And then there is sometimes though, and I'll have my drummer write some shit, and then it'll just be like, dude, you need to settle that shit down. Because it'll be like, like
Dude,
all over the
fucking-
fucking place.
Dude, we had the same thing with. I'm not trying to. I'm not saying this in like a negative way, but Shane was the drummer,
King.
and he would just like, because a lot of times we would just write. He would write a lot of it, and he would just base it off of drums. A lot of times, so it was rhythmic, and he would have fucking nutty fills
Really,
all over
yeah.
the place.
But
and,
that
we
was a
and it was sick.
It was
like,
different way of
it
like,
was, and I'm
recording to
I'm
me.
not knocking it, but it
Right.
was like
Mhm.
like for us, we just would like
right riffs.
write riffs and then
Yeah.
just fucking lay down
Just
some like
fill in the drums.
hi hat, just like that type of shit. Maybe add some simple fills, but maybe you can help us out with some fills in the
Yes.
future. Dude, 'cause,
I can for sure help.
Thank you. Did you see that? I cornered you live so that you would have to say yes. Nah,
We'll talk about it after,
Yeah.
but you have to do it now.
Please,
You
man.
agreed.
we did hit up Matt from Bind the Sacrifice too, their drummer, and we
Yeah, he did help.
He
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
He
it was
threw in
nice.
some bills and shit, and I was like, dude, I never would have thought of any of this. Like, I literally only think of like the like the
Yeah, I
simple
could. I mean,
fucking-
I'm down to help you guys for
Hell
sure.
yeah.
If you need
Hell
help
yeah.
with
We need
writing
it.
drums, like I love doing that shit.
It is
Yes.
super fun though.
It is fun to do it,
Isn't it?
yeah.
Like
It's
Yeah.
fun to. I mean, because we just do everything MIDI. Obviously,
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
setup, but like
We do too. Right at our current state, our first EP is gonna be all MIDI.
it's
I
fun.
don't
It's-
think
honestly,
there's
it's gonna
any
be-
problem with that either. There's
the,
such a
Sounds good.
Right.
Westview Laps, that whole thing was MIDI.
everything.
yeah.
I mean, we
Well,
were
we
gonna
set up the
record. We were
fucking
gonna
drums,
record it,
And then
live.
King broke his fucking ankle. I'm not blaming him, but this was
That
just
wasn't
crazy.
why we did it though.
No, it was just because it was so much time and
No, it's because we didn't. He,
oh, we didn't even finish the fucking songs when we went into record, did we?
yeah, I don't think he like knew him well enough.
None of us did, dude.
So we just did it by
I
MIDI.
didn't. Yeah, that's right. But then he did break,
But then
his,
he did
ankle
break his
there
ankle.
as well, playing basketball.
I crossed him up on the court.
Literally broke his fucking
Don't you have a
ankle.
video?
We were
It's
playing
your fault.
You have a
basketball.
video of it, right?
Yeah, we do.
The day of,
Because we were
yeah.
at the time too, like, oh shit, like he's probably just got a sprained ankle or maybe it's bruised. And of course, we
Damn.
took him to the fucking urgent care, and it was like
It broke.
a clean break in that whatever this
Oh,
bone is. Like, on
Yeah,
your
so you
fucking-
did actually
Yeah,
break his
I
ankles?
literally broke his ankles, dude. And there is a video of me and Ben sitting in the car,
We're like,
and-
oh, poor baby.
and I'm there's like I taking a shot of King, like he's like hobbling over to like come in the car, and me and Ben are like oh, poor guy. Oh,
He was in
did he
serious
hurt his
fucking pain.
ankle? Oh, and he's like actually broken. I mean, we were joking around, but
Yeah.
it's still like it's funny that we were.
If you're out there, like, if for whatever reason he's watching this, we love you, dude.
We love
and,
you,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
and
Miss ya.
your drums are sick and everything. Seriously, but like, if for whatever reason he sees this in his time zone, you know. Like,
His time
I'm not knocking him, but I feel bad for that shit, dude, because we were like, oh, he's fucking.
We were
fine.
joking.
We were
around.
joking.
It was funny
yeah.
though.
It was funny.
You would have did the same.
Yeah, exactly.
We will do the same when one of
Yeah.
us breaks something next.
Don't play
mean, your
Allan
name is
basketball.
Yeah, don't. I will cross you over, and you will break.
Tie
your
you up
ankles.
like a pretzel, bro. Do you play basketball? Are you
Fuck
good?
no.
I suck so bad at
I
it.
think
Do you
none
play?
of us
No.
are
Sports in
athletic.
general?
Oh no.
No, I suck
None
at
of
all
us
of
are.
them, dude.
No.
I don't think any of us in the band.
If I
are athletic
if I
at all.
were to, I was into wrestling in high school.
Oh hell yeah!
Dude,
Like, if I were to
I
get-
did it for
That
2
guy
years.
is
Yeah.
No, and I fucking lost so much, dude. I
Yeah.
sucked. I sucked bad. Like,
think I-
you got some moves.
You taught me a lot.
Yeah.
I think I was all right.
You
I
taught
was-
me how to do a chokehold.
I was
no,
really
that
good
was
at
like
the-
that's like
That's just called
jujitsu
cuddling.
shit. Yeah, that's snuggling.
Oh, that's cuddling.
Yeah, that's snuggle down.
Yeah,
But
you
no,
taught
I was
me how
not.
to
I was not very
wrestle.
good. I just don't. I was like not aggressive at all. So I
My-
was like, oh, this.
My
sucks.
move was like the hip throw. I
Oh,
used
you
to,
get,
like,
did you get away with that?
dude. I used to like pin dudes with
From
that.
that?
Shit.
Shit.
How long did you wrestle for?
From probably about 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, there we
3
go.
years.
Hell yeah.
I know.
I wasn't
knew-
like fucking really good or anything, but
That's okay.
It sounds like
still
he's being
did it.
humble, but
I-
he's actually super good.
Yeah, you
No,
probably
I
have.
feel like-
behind this, there's like metal.
Dude, there's medals
There's
and
a-
there's a full
Behind this is a whole fucking ring.
and our dads are there too.
so they're already back there going at it.
I can
There's a
feel
fucking
kind of
crowd.
an aura from you though, where it's almost like this guy would kill me if he even touched me.
No.
I'm just but seriously, like,
No, I'm
you like it?
definitely out of shape right now.
Oh, me
for sure.
too. Did you like it?
What?
Did you like it though?
Yeah, yeah,
Did
I
you?
liked it. I liked it a lot. I tried to get into like jujitsu.
How was that?
Hard
Dude,
because I was like I hadn't done anything in like years and
Oh,
years, and I
yeah.
went to like a jujitsu class.
hmm
Like after they teach you how to break somebody's arm, then they like have you fucking go into like not wrestle offs. That's what they call it in high school, but it's like roll offs, I guess,
Oh,
where you
yeah.
like alternate partners every
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Bro, I would get
And that's-
gassed.
Dude,
You get
it's
gassed
so-
like
that remember
by
when
the
you guys
time you're
take
going into the
kickboxing?
second partner, you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
dude,
and then they're like, ready, go, and you're like, oh god,
dude, genuinely, dude. Even
we
like-
did kickboxing, right?
Yeah, we did.
Remember?
We class-
That
yeah.
shit
dude, it's fucking
gassed me.
tiring.
I was like,
Yeah.
hey Ben, I'm gonna faint. I gotta go drink some
Gotta
water.
sit down, dude,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was like, holy.
Fuck, you're right. Like,
'Cause-
because I did the same thing. I tried a few, like, yeah, we tried some kickboxing and I tried a few jujitsu classes, and dude, people were just fucking kicking my ass for one.
I was-
and there's
like-
some big dudes
and
too.
even
that,
the
like,
even the small
but
ones,
they were
all
we
kicked
were
my
yeah,
ass,
the
dude.
small ones were just like
But you're right.
holy.
There's some beasts.
I was used to wrestling too, so like I like went to my knees, and I realized real fast that you don't do that because
Oh,
then they
yeah.
fucking get
Take
on
your
you,
back,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
choke your
Hold
ass
you.
out.
Dude,
Like I was just used to trying to not be on my back, but you
Yeah.
like want to be on your back, so like
Right.
yeah,
fucking get the choke on you and
Yeah.
shit.
dude, it's like a different game.
Yeah,
but,
it's a
but
different
wrestling
game entirely.
translates, I think, pretty well. Like overall, right? Like
What?
wrestling translates pretty well.
yeah,
overall,
yeah.
though,
For the
right?
most
Like,
part, you just got to get used to going to your back instead of your knees.
Yeah,
knees,
right.
essentially.
But the takedown defense helps.
Mhm.
Takedowns, right? Like
Yeah.
that kind of shit.
Yeah, it's a lot
Should
simpler.
we-
You're just trying not to get fucking choked out.
Yeah,
Oh, which
dude.
one?
Can we move this and you guys want to demonstrate a little?
Oh fuck no! He would kick my ass. I don't remember anything. I would gas out in like 30 seconds. By the way,
Yeah, I probably would
dude,
too.
genuinely, even like when I was like in shape and I only did it for like 2 seasons, by the way. But like I would like because it was like 3 2-minute rounds, right? Like, dude, I
Mhm.
was fucking totally gassed.
Yeah.
Like
That,
heaving
I
the
remember
breath.
a lot of the fucking like endurance drills they would have you do. Like
Yeah.
there's this one. My high school was like the hallway was like a circle, like it went like in a complete circle.
Yeah, yeah.
And they would have you like run. So there's this. Do you guys know what Indian
it-
running?
They'd make you run in the high school.
Yeah.
yeah,
Holy,
around like
that's different.
So it was called Indian running though.
Yeah. Is
that where you
And
carry
basically
the-
it's where everybody runs in a line. and then when you're the person in back, you have to sprint to the front of the line. And
That
then,
sucks.
Oh,
and
every
then
single
when you
time?
get to the front, you yell go, and then the person in
Repetitive.
back has to sprint to the front, and you're just everybody's jogging along, and then
Yes.
So
I
Dude,
just
that
remember
sounds
doing
miserable.
that and like I ended up actually passing out.
Oh, dude.
no, really, dude? Holy shit.
It's fucking
Yeah,
intense,
That's
dude.
intense.
That sucks. Dude. It's
Check,
like-
check.
they put them in a fucking wood pizza oven. The ones where you cook a pizza in like 1 minute, dude.
The wood.
What kind of in-ears are those?
The ovens in
These
the
are
falls where they burn the
Wheatstone.
witches.
Dude, the
Lime
fucking
kiln.
lime kiln.
How do you like them?
I like them a lot.
Red Man lime kiln.
What is it?
His
Is
in-ears?
it sure?
Those are fancy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, these
I've
are
never tried
Whetstone.
in-ears,
I
so.
got them off of Sweetwater. They were probably like, I want to say,
Got them
like,
used?
no.
Oh, okay.
That'd be gross.
Oh, I didn't
That
even
would
think
be
of
kind of
that.
nasty.
Dude, Al, what
Yeah.
what
Say
are
you
those
need to
called
say,
that
dude.
the synths have in like that you get from their brain in Fallout? That's what those look like.
Stim packs, right?
Not the stim,
Mhm.
but like from the synths, like when you collect
The
like their
synth,
brain stem thing. Not a cybernetic enhancer, something like that though.
It's not an implant
It might be cybernetic implant.
or something like that.
That's what
you
those
play
look like.
Fallout?
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Do you know what he's talking
I don't know
about?
what you're talking about. But
I just played that, of course, because of the show. I just played it for the first
Yeah.
time, so
Hey, man.
it's fresh. You know?
It's fresh.
Also, one thing quick, when I was going to the bathroom, I thought, you ever when you're peeing, like, realize that the whole time you never actually pulled out to go into the toilet, and then you see a whole puddle on the ground?
What?
Oh, shit.
I'm just messing. I would never do that on purpose. You got nervous.
So you just peed on the floor?
He
Well,
just
through the
pisses on
leg,
it.
through the leg. My shoe overfilled. Yeah, I dumped
Now
it.
they're worried. There's probably piss on the floor.
Yeah, you better go check. You shed luck.
Can't stand.
My God.
I didn't do that this time though,
Okay.
and I came in though.
But within the week, it's happened.
Easily, yes.
So
Couple
it's still
times.
I have
Couple
taken.
times.
I don't actually know if I should go down that road. We've mentioned this several times, but I've had a few extreme dives, I would say, which is synonym for crap. Taking a dive, we say. And I've had a few incidents, I'd say, where it was in like really bad places. You can always
over
cut
there
the-
just fucking.
You can always cut this out,
crying
right,
over
if you
there.
want, right?
Wait,
You
what?
can always cut this out if you need to.
Yeah,
He's not cutting
if
this
you
out.
want to, yeah.
Whatever you want.
Anything you need, cut it out.
Dude, but no,
Cut it
you can
out.
whatever you think.
We're good.
There's one time when I was we were fishing on the Mississippi River, but we were on like this fucking overhang, me and my wife in Iowa, and it was probably like a 30 foot drop off, and dude, there was nothing around, so I had to pull down there and like
So wait, you shit off the cliff? Is
I
that
did. I tried to, but
A little
but it
dummy.
landed
You're gonna
right
fall to
on
your
like
death.
the edge of the cliff, and it was like molten and fucking. And I was like, oh no. So
You should've
I.
just had- what you should have
Oh,
did is
no.
you should have just had your planted your feet, had your wife hold your hand.
That's
a good
Yes.
idea.
Leading back.
I
and
didn't.
that's-
I think I tried to maybe hide it from her.
That's advanced how quick he came up with that.
Yeah, but I did. I do that with a tree if you're camping. You know,
Yeah.
like hang on to the tree like that. But dude, and then I fucking. Luckily, it was on some sort of like layered, whatever that type of mineral or whatever is called, like where I
Moss?
took like a large piece. At first, I used my underwear to
my
clean and
God.
threw it into the Mississippi, and then I like used the fucking another rock to like chip off the edge of it, and then flipped it into the river, and I like stood over it and watched it like float away or
With
whatever.
your underwear?
Well, both that and the rock that
So
had the
your
replicate on
underwear
it.
is in the Mississippi River.
It was probably consumed by something at this point. A large catfish. They have huge fucking catfish. Please, I'm sorry I went into this, dude. But I've had several incidents like this. But like that's just what happens sometimes when you go off in like semi-remote areas, you know, on a full
Gotta
stomach.
dive.
You gotta
Yeah.
dive when
Sometimes
you
you
got
gotta-
a guy. You gotta dive.
You gotta dive when
You ever do that?
No, I don't think. I mean, I've had some. I won't lie. I've had accidents, but
You
nothing
have?
like that. Yeah.
What's a good spot you have?
I mean, I shit myself at work once.
You did?
I thought it was a fart.
It
Shouldn't
happens,
have
dude.
trusted it.
No,
It happens. It's shameful, but like we're not even that old, but it like feels like it happens more. You lose control of your bodily functions and your
Well,
mind.
I think anytime it's happened, it's been like you trusted a fart. At least in my experience, when you shouldn't have.
and that's
Absolutely.
what makes me feel like I can't trust anybody. If I can't trust my own farts,
Did you hear fucking Kevin the
How
other
can
night?
I-
Dude,
yo, that was
He's
brutal.
a streamer.
How about Elton John?
Elton John, dude. I went to see fucking Elton John with my family, and we took a limo, dude. And we
That's
like,
bougie.
It was bougie because you know
Took a limo to-
it was like his
Limo
last
and
tour, and
Elton
it was
John,
like me
dude.
and like 7 other people in my family. Like it was funded primarily, I think, by my grandma as like a
Did you have
trip
suits
res.
on?
What's that?
Did you have suits
We
on?
didn't have suits on, but if I had, it would have contained the explosion. But no, luckily, well, fuck. On the way back, I don't know what happened. I felt something, and I was literally like, please, like, pull over somewhere. But there's fucking traffic coming out of the Fiserv Forum, so we were stuck in traffic, and I was like hurting, and and fucking
He's reenacting it.
dude, yeah,
He might
because-
be shitting his pants
I've
right
never
now.
seen the like you.
Dude,
were
I
vehicle.
literally was
didn't know
lifting
you
off
were-
of the fucking
That's
limo
wild.
seat, and there's like 7, I think, around that number of family members, so it's fucking embarrassing. But I was holding it, and they're like, "All right, we'll pull over at the next place." Finally, we got out of the city, and I was still like undulating, basically.
So they all
like-
knew you shit your pants though?
I didn't though, because we
So-
pulled over at a BP, and then I really fucking hope my family does not see this. Well, some of them know about it, but we pulled at a BP, and of course the bathroom was fucking closed. So then I got back in and did more like that, and like we drove to, and then we got to we were going back to my grandma's, but my great uncle's was closer. And he's a Catholic priest, by the way. And I like got out, and I was like trying to luckily I was in the under cover of darkness, so I was like trying to get to his door, but I couldn't make it. So I like propped up by his tree in the middle of his fucking yard, and left a massacre, deconsecrated the holy ground of a priest's lawn, and fucking. But I didn't tell him that, so I went in the house and cleaned up, and then
Hey, there's
and
shit
then
in
I
the
came
backyard.
back to there, and I told my family later, like my mom and dad, because I was like, I need to go clean it up. And so I had to go back, because at first I was like, the rain will wash it away. Yeah, which was like, no way. That was the fucking T-Rex pile. And so I
You ever
was.
see Jurassic Park where they're digging through for the phone?
Is that the Triceratops?
It's in the. That's it. Yeah. No,
The pile, right?
the Spinosaurus, right?
Yeah.
And they're looking for the phone and the poop, and they like dig. That's what,
That was it. Because then I grabbed like a fucking plastic bag, and that was so shameful. My fucking mom drove me from my parents' house when I was like 20 something years
first,
old to there to go back in the morning under no guise of darkness. And to fucking
You're just
clean
cleaning
it up.
You know, it's a dog. A dog pooped there.
It did
You were just
not look
picking
like
it
a dog. It looked like a fucking
Looked like
pile.
a human
Like
dive.
a nasty divin human, dude. Yeah, anyway, that was that
Anyways,
one.
that's a good
Those are
one.
the main 2 bad ones. There's a few more, but
That's a good one.
I'm sorry.
I think let's leave it at that.
You guys, though, well, we did one other podcast too, by the way. This is totally unrelated, and we found out, I didn't recall you talking about this, but his fucking house was haunted as a kid.
Oh, let's talk about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
shit.
Do you
Oh, yeah.
believe in like paranormal shit? You guys?
Yeah.
You buy it?
Hell yeah.
Well, we got the tarot tattoo twins up in this business, triplets.
Oh yeah,
know.
they both have
Yeah,
tarot
let's-
tattoos.
See?
You
I
got
was
one
telling
too,
all
right?
about
Boom!
Oh.
I like that one. Ours are pretty like
Mine's like the traditional.
black work,
one.
yeah, just standard rider deck ones or
I
whatever
like
they're called.
his little
What-
Pickle
yeah,
Rick,
is that
right?
Rick? I like
love
that,
that
dude.
And then I got like a Skyrim tattoo.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah,
sick.
that's
And
cool.
then a fucking some lyrics on my chest.
What you got?
What?
What lyrics?
It's actually from my old band Ad Astra,
Okay.
which it was actually lyrics from my current vocalist.
That's
Tomas.
sick, dude.
Because we have two vocalists.
Yeah.
So Tomas is the other vocalist. Yeah.
Hell
Can you
yeah.
Dope.
do you
It's,
want to say? You don't
plant,
have to.
Plant your roots and stand strong, it says.
That's sick.
I
I like
that.
that.
True.
So
I
when are you
have-
gonna
I
get
have
your
no hope.
fiance's lyrics then?
No
Do you write
hope?
some lyrics too?
Like Color Morale.
Oh, sick. Okay.
hell
they
yeah.
have that
So
record,
maybe he can
no
get
hope,
some
KNOW.
then, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I have on there.
Was
that was
your-
my first
that was your
tattoo.
first, and that's fucking
Yeah,
huge.
my chest one was the first one, too.
I don't know why I did
That
that.
probably hurt. Too.
It sucked when it went up
Yeah,
my
Right to the
sternum.
neck.
Right when they
Oh.
get through right
Yeah,
here, it's
that
just like
sucked.
you can like feel it like vibrating through your
Yeah,
neck and
Into your
shit.
collarbone.
Oh.
almost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
you can.
sucks.
It
Makes me
feels
wanna
like,
itch.
dude, you like can't tell where they are. And I
Mhm.
just have a
Yeah.
couple here, and you can't tell where exactly they
No.
are because it radiates. Yeah, like
Mhm.
you said. It,
Sucks.
what the fuck? Oh, haunted house, dude.
Oh yeah,
No.
So
heck
do you
yeah.
buy into the paranormal shit?
yeah, definitely.
I'm like we talked about.
I don't think
this.
it's like entirely like how the fucking movies portray it.
Yeah.
but,
No.
like,
Have you had
I-
any
I believe-
experiences though? Either
other
of you?
than
Yeah, if you got something, not something concrete. I
Not
know
really.
mine are like.
I don't know. Well, she's been kind of like not so much anymore, but she was really into like witchcrafty stuff like
Fuck
back a
yeah.
while ago. And there's like some shit we did that like
Not like
I saw like effects from. I'll
Oh
say.
really?
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
have to, but can you share?
Well, basically
have
what
to,
it was
but-
like some like spell jar, and the only thing like I was like trying to do was like get like a better like financial situation. Like I was
Yeah.
trying to like improve my finances, so that was like the intention of the spell jar.
Yeah.
And like I made it, and then like just like certain things like happened. Like it's kind of hard to explain, but well, I mean it's not hard to explain, but it's kind of like a long story. But I'll give like the shortest version I can of it. But so we made this thing because like I wasn't making a lot of money. I was still doing the same thing I'm doing now, but I was
Mhm.
like at a different place doing it.
Right.
So and I just wasn't making the money I needed to be making. I was like not exactly happy. And like there was just like this dude that I worked with that would just like always piss me off like every fucking day, and I
Did you
hated
put a
working with
Punch
this
that
dude.
fuckhead.
Did you put a spell to
And then
take 'em
no,
out?
no, it was nothing like that. It was nothing like that. I just like the only intention with the spell jar was to like I wanted to find a
Sure.
better financial
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
But then so like one night I was just like all pissed off because like I was like fuck, I hate working with this fucking dude, and I have to go see him
Yeah,
every single fucking
right.
day. So like I like just like put my like resume out on Indeed, and like this I got like hit up by this like job through like a like temp agency,
Mhm.
and they were like trying hard to like get me,
Dude, that's cool.
and like they like I was like kind of also not like sold on going to them, so like I would like ignore their calls, and like the it was through like a temp agency, right?
Mm.
And the actual guy who like ran the company, like he like liked my resume and wanted to get me, so like he would like kept trying to get them to like get me to
That's sick.
talk to him, and eventually he ended up like just asking them for my number and like messaged me like personally.
Wow.
And, like,
Wow,
it's just like
dude.
I was like basically like giving him like signs that like I wasn't even like interested, but he like
Right.
kept trying and kept trying.
Right.
And then like I got the job, and it was making like $4 more an hour
That's a
plus
fat
like
raise.
benefits, and like I could work as many hours as I want
You kinda live
essentially, and
now.
like I can go in and whenever I want, and like it's just like
Right.
a sick gig.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
just like I just felt like the universe like kind of just like kept pushing that on
Uh-huh.
me, even though I was resistant to it.
Right.
Like it like almost like I didn't have an option to not do
Yeah.
it. So that's why I kind of like was like that should actually kind of work. Like
Yeah,
Dude, I mean, from an outsider, it sounds like it did.
Dude, especially
Yeah.
like how often does that? Because did you apply for it, or did you just put your resume?
I just
like,
put my
on
resume
Indeed?
out. And
Like,
he's
that's-
like I want this guy like because of my experience and shit.
I'll be.
so, like,
I've rarely had that fucking happen where someone like reaches out at all, much less like guns for you. You know, like
Yeah,
and I
like
feel
like keep going after you.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
dude,
Like,
and the
usually
fucking
it's
owner-
It's usually the other way around.
Do you think
You
though,
gotta-
in his mind, like, do you think he was conscious of what he was doing, or do you think he was like taking over and like I have to get this? Like,
Well, I think it was just
messy.
no, he blacks out and
Yeah.
then he's blacking out and then he calls Ryan.
He's like,
his
What the hell did I
are
just
full
do?
black.
Dude,
Just like-
he comes to, he's like fully naked.
he's totally
Ryan's-
wet too. Like his whole body
60,
is super
68 missed calls.
Dude, it would be like that. Like I would have like
Dude.
these guys like
Multiple
calling me
calls?
like
That's
Holy
crazy.
like
fuck.
numerous times a day, and it's just like, I don't
It
know.
was definitely in
Dude,
the jar.
fucking
Yeah.
how and like how often do you get people that are like coming for you like
Yeah.
that, like
Yeah,
repeatedly?
exactly.
Normally it's like you call, you leave a voicemail, give it a week,
Some
call again,
bullshit,
and
yeah.
then be like, they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
Oh,
since we're
God.
like talking about like work and shit, like what do you guys? I know what you do. Obviously, you have a
He has the
camera
most
store,
interesting
Why
which
you
I
got
want to
that
get
look?
into. I want to get into, but I want to know what you guys do for. a
I
living,
gotta say,
too.
as much like you know, our jobs are good and all, but like I think that's a
He's got
sick
the killer
fucking.
look.
Oh
gig,
yeah, that's
like,
fucking
So
awesome.
I don't got much to add in that department. But,
I work at Freighter at Menominee Falls in
Okay.
the food service department.
that we all
yeah,
work
but he's
for.
like the
Yeah, and-
supervisor.
Well,
Or
I'm a
more than
coordinator.
that. Yeah, coordinator.
But I do like
Yeah,
the back
he-
of the house, like financial stuff, you know.
He's-
Nice.
we
billing
worked together,
departments.
fucking for
But
like.
I
and
started
they did
there.
too.
Yeah, I started there in 2012 as like delivering food to patients, and
That's
then I
why we got to
him-
know each other better, isn't it?
Yeah, I got him a job there.
Yep. I
And
worked
then
there for, like,
eventually
3 years
once
with
I
him.
was a coordinator, I got him a job there. I got
Yeah.
my
Yep.
buddy Brett a job there. King.
Dude,
Like everybody
ran
The
the
works
only,
game,
there,
baby.
actually.
the only person that's left is
Yeah,
Gersh.
Is Gersh.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
need,
get Gersh in
he's
now.
got to go through it once.
Yeah,
You
he's got to
have
go
to.
through the
You got to do like a
gauntlet.
1 day
the freighter gauntlet,
orientation.
dude. He's got to do one shift.
Right.
you can
Um,
too if you want.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. You can come along. Yeah.
I did my my stint in food service, and I pretty
Oh,
much
did
swore
you?
it off.
Yeah.
I will
suck.
say
I
this
mean,
was
it's-
nicer than that because not only at the time, like back then, it was like they raised the minimum pay at that job to like $11 or $12.
Yeah,
at
it was
one
like
point.
It was-
$13 an
it's-
hour.
Yeah,
right?
dude, they kept
When
it
I
up.
started, it was 8. I was
Yeah.
making $8.20, and then they eventually raised the minimum wage there to like 14, and they just like kept raising
Yeah.
it. So I
And-
mean, it's
Dude,
and
like
it's nice
10
to work
years
at a
ago,
hospital.
That was fucking awesome.
It was nice during COVID. I mean, I had to work, but I
Yeah.
had a job.
Right.
Mhm.
Like
That's
some
the
people,
one
some
thing that
people
was
lost
nice. Yeah.
Jobs
Yeah.
and stuff like I was able to actually work, so it was nice.
Mhm.
But that's what I do.
And also, I think it's better than like even the delivery. I'm sorry, I'm talking over to you, dude.
It's okay.
Like,
Tell me what you like about my job.
no, because I like the delivery was way
It is
better than
nice.
like serving or some shit like that where like you sometimes would have to interact with the patients, but not more than like, do you need anything else? Do you want your food? And like most of them were pretty fucking nice.
The
if
patients
not
were, like-
totally inebriated.
And also the best part of a patient's day is getting their food.
They fucking love.
So like if you go up there, like 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a happy person. Sometimes you're gonna get a grumpy. I don't have to give you my name.
Or it smells like a dive
Or it
pile.
smells really bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a hospital, whatever.
It
It does.
There are
yeah.
some stink
There
boxes
There
are
is
in
some,
there, dude.
but hey, some people can't.
But they're
Right.
yeah, they're
Control
sick. So
themselves,
I shouldn't even. Yeah, you're right. They're sick. I shouldn't even make fun of that. There are some fucked times though where people were like saying. I mean, I shouldn't even fucking talk about this. This is probably like borderline illegal.
HIPAA laws.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we
I'm
don't
not
say
saying
their
any
names.
names.
Right,
But
right.
yeah,
Just
some
don't say their
fuckers,
names.
man, were.
I had one that had AIDS, and she was like trying to get
Really?
me to open all the fucking pieces of food. I was like, I just left the
You
room.
left it,
How do you know
dude?
she had AIDS?
She said she had AIDS,
Oh God.
Only
Oh, damn.
transmitted by blood though.
Yeah.
Or
but
bodily fluids.
I don't know what if she's got a scab or something, or you know.
And you have
like,
cuts all
and
over.
you always have cuts.
Dude.
Your hands are just like
They're
Just
actively
fucking-
open.
yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah, look at your hands right now.
It's
dude.
just
They're
my
cut up.
fingernails, just all
I get what
bloody.
you mean though. Like when they have
I just-
airborne
it's kinda-
illnesses and shit.
It's kind of yeah,
Well, you don't go into isolation.
you're not supposed to.
right. But
Well,
But sometimes you
They
leave the
still-
fucking food out and they don't come and get it. For like the nurses are supposed to take it in. I'm not
Yeah.
bashing them; they're busy.
it's
but-
different now.
Oh, they changed
oh, it's way
it?
different.
It's different now. Good job, Freighter.
All right, there you go.
It's better.
Yeah, I shouldn't even. Talk.
What do you do for work?
I do. I just do like computer IT stuff, basically. So I work at home and I just do this. That's it, dude. It's nice though. I can take walks sometimes during the day and make myself lunch. Usually cereal is that I eat.
Make myself lunch.
Yeah.
What's your
lately,
favorite cereal?
dude? Lately, I've been eating a lot of these Cheerios, Oats and Honey Crunch. Those are fucking good. It's
What's
dense.
yours?
Damn.
Yeah. What do you love?
Oh, man.
What's your go-to? You're gonna go to the grocery store. Your favorite cereal.
Dude, I always get like fucking what is it called? Fucking like berry crunch or whatever.
Oh, Captain Berry
Captain
Crunch.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Oops, all
Bro,
berries.
Oops, all
Yeah.
berries.
That one's
Rules, dude.
Or Fruity Pebbles is fire
Fruity
too.
Pebbles is
Yeah.
good,
Rice
dude.
Krispies was mine. Just
Rice,
fucking
really straight
plain.
up.
Knock them up.
Plain.
You didn't even get
sugar?
any
Put
frosting.
sugar in that bitch.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
slice of banana in there.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Berries, yeah. I get like bran flakes sometimes and just put craisins in them and sweetener.
Dude, Raisin Bran is
Raisin-
fire too.
So
Raisin
fucking
Bran's
good.
a good one.
Now with two
This
scoops.
guy just drinks milk. He doesn't.
That's not, I do love a glass of milk. Though. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
Glass
he's a
of milk
milker.
does
yeah,
hit.
chew that
What?
shit.
Oh, you like those mini Reese's Puffs?
Oh,
dude.
dude, mini Reese's Puffs. The
Oh,
go-to,
dude.
the go-to is Lucky Charms. That's
Really?
the go-to. I
Lucky
love Lucky
That's
Charms.
surprising, dude.
And then my healthy one is the honey bunches of oats with the almonds in it. That's
Yeah,
like,
dude,
it's a
that
good
one
one.
hit.
Ooh,
Fiber.
it's yeah.
damn right.
Because Lucky Charms doesn't
What
really
you
fill
got
me
for
up.
cereal?
Yeah.
That's
Frosted
a fucking
Flake- I
classic.
used to be a
I'm
favorite.
sorry, but I can't eat Frosted Flakes anymore.
What's wrong?
Why?
I'm so
puke?
fucked. I had a piece of like, it was like a bug in it. Yeah,
man.
and
Oh,
you
that
taste-
ruined
You
it?
tasted the bug.
Oh,
Like, what? It just seemed,
God, what did it taste like?
It was like a noodle, like a fucking. I'm
What was
not-
it? A
was-
large
was it a
earwig?
maggot?
It
was
w-
probably a
It
maggot.
was
then.
probably a maggot or something.
Oh,
But
yikes.
it was like a soft noodle, and I knew it was a fucking bug or something.
Hey.
When did you know?
When did you know?
Like
Keith?
first bite, or
Like,
did you keep chewing just to see?
No, like it
Is
was
this
like this.
supposed to be new. Is there supposed
Like
to be
you
noodles
know
in
when you're
this?
fucking hungry, you just crunching and just
Yeah,
slopping it
sometimes
down.
You don't
Yeah.
care.
you
Yeah.
just that's what happened.
Wow.
I'm not gonna.
Bad.
That's messed
Was
up.
that the last bug you ate?
I probably
Probably
have ate plenty.
I feel like there was an old rumor that like cockroaches tasted like peanut butter or something like that.
I can believe
vaguely?
that.
Is that right?
I don't
Never
know.
heard it.
Right.
Do you have
hard to
cockroaches here? I mean, you have reptiles. Did you?
No,
feed
we
them
use
cockroaches?
crickets.
Crickets,
What are
really?
Yeah.
Dude, they have
I would
fucking.
try
They
cricket.
serve cricket. Dude, they had cricket tacos at Bel Air Cantina for a while, and they weren't bad.
Really?
I've
They were
tried,
like fried and like ground or whatever.
I've tried
but-
a roasted ant.
Was that good?
before, and it was like salted and stuff.
I don't
Seriously,
think
it was like actually like someone brought it. They went to a
Fucking-
different country and they brought back a bag of these like roasted ants, and I tried one. It was
Personally, I
horrible.
think.
would never.
Oh,
eat
it
it
was
again.
bad?
No, it was gross. I would never.
Oh.
do it.
You know what I think though?
no,
Is that's a
technically
huge-
shrimps is bugs.
Oh,
I love
are they
shrimp.
crustacean? Or are they...
I fucking love shrimp.
Dude, I will say in a lot of countries that's a major food source.
Mhm.
It's, bugs, like they can make flour. I think.
If
from
I
certain-
feel like if we
adapted it,
adapted to that, we would be fine.
dude, I think that
Let's-
would be a very good source of. Obviously, you'd have to
Let's-
integrate it over the course of generations.
Let's make that our diet for the next album.
Insect-
Dude, if
High
I
protein,
could
dude.
make a diet, I hate that I'm saying
Dark
this,
deeds.
but if
We
I could
eat
make
bugs.
yeah, dude,
We fucking love bugs.
That's the name of the record.
I love bugs that taste like noodles.
if I could make food out of the box elder bugs that sit on my house during
you
the
have
fall,
so many.
I would never go hungry.
Yeah.
Those things are
It just sounds gross.
covered
though.
on the house.
Do you ever
It's
think
disgusting.
Megan, his wife, like baits them and then already
She
does
probably
that?
yeah. She puts a little sugar on the outside of the house and they'll come flocking.
Dude, we've
to
been
it.
having an earwig problem lately. Those suck. Those look like
Those things are
little
nasty.
pincer bugs.
Yeah.
But
like-
first of all, what's the point?
We
They-
just
Why
get
do you exist?
we get like a lot of ants in our house.
Oh, yep.
Ants. Like recently, a recent development is like we found some like fucking like flying ants.
That
Oh,
sucks.
that's
They've
That
adapted.
sucks.
They
Yeah,
have
yeah,
adapted.
They've
You gotta get
adapted,
rid of
evolved.
This is the
things.
first
But that's-
strain documented.
I mean,
Yeah.
they can just eat them. You know, the snakes and
just let them
Frogs.
loose.
yeah,
The snakes
let 'em
probably
loose.
eat little
What do you
mice,
need
so-
cages
Just let
for?
the snakes loose.
Just
Yeah, let them move.
No,
No.
they don't eat bugs. They eat rats.
Rats. You like those? I do.
What?
Do you do like the little
I
guys?
just don't see shit.
They like are those the little like baby mice that you give them?
No, you probably
Or
get
baby
more
we-
rats?
We recently had to start giving them. Well, we
Live?
started giving them frozen rats
Holy.
because the older one, the bigger one, like he'll go on like hunger strike for like fucking months.
Holy
Really?
shit!
And we think it's because
He just needs a crap.
no, I think it's because he got like bit or something by a live rat. Like when he was like
Oh,
trying
he's
to
like-
eat it, and
he's
he's like it just associates them with like bad shit, so he
Oh,
just tries
see,
to like
it
he
avoid them.
learned. Yeah.
Do you think you could put a spell on the jar for him?
I don't know,
help
maybe.
my snake.
Who
eat.
knows?
How
How
specific
big
can
is
you
the
get
how
with-
big is the big one, or the older one, or how big is
the
the
big one? I mean, I could show you guys. He's probably about like this long,
Terrifying.
That's
like-
pretty freaking long.
Hell yeah,
Damn.
like that,
that's awesome.
and then his head is pretty small though. His head is small for his body.
Is he just naming his piece?
Yeah. It's prehensile too. Is it?
Look at that
Yeah, how
He's
wide?
looking over at her, dude.
he's not even talking about
Probably
the
like
snake.
this.
Look. Wait, can you show?
Like that.
That's fat, dude.
Yeah, it's real fat.
But 4
Real
feet
fat.
plus, huh?
Wait, can you hold it up just one more time?
Are these ball pythons? Both of them?
Yep.
Okay.
Ball
cool.
pythons.
I only knew
How
that
lo-
from the cage. It had
How
the
long do they
writing.
live?
Mhm.
A long time.
They live a
long time.
long time.
Yeah.
like 20.
Yeah, like probably
30?
like probably
How long?
right.
How long?
Holy
Are you
shit.
serious?
Holy shit.
Holy.
Well, how long do you guys have?
How long do you guys?
Hopefully, solid 50 years.
Yeah,
but
there you
we'll
go,
see.
yeah.
We'll see.
I got a few.
Yeah.
I got a few left in me.
That's like birds too. Like you're in for a commitment. I had one as a kid, dude, a parrot, and it was so much fucking work. I was such a little dumbass. I got this Quaker parrot. It was a green one, and it was like
Quaker.
they're so fucking smart, dude. Like you have to pay attention to them and like socialize them. Otherwise, they start to like
Get
pluck
depressed,
and
right?
they get
Yeah.
like they get mad, like and they start retreating and stuff. And I could not handle it. I gave it to my aunt and uncle. What a little piece of shit. giving
well,
away his
hey,
fucking
at
bird.
least
What
you
a
were
little fucking-
aware. You were self-aware enough that you were like, I can't, handle this.
That's
I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it.
Instead of just
You know,
continuing to
I-
give this thing a
I
shit
had
life.
hermit crabs when I was a kid, and I didn't know
Yeah.
how to take care of those things.
I mean, you don't. I've had those too. You just
You kind of
You
just,
just
let
let 'em
them
yeah.
sit, but
They
I
got a
also
cool
never,
shell
I never
and just
cleaned
leave 'em
the
there.
thing.
You look at their painted shell.
yeah,
Did you have any interesting pets as a kid?
just
Well, you had dogs
a cat
and shit, right?
and
You had a cat growing up? I
yeah,
didn't know
Shadow,
that. Shit.
black cat. It was just
Now you
creepy as
got a black
fuck.
cat
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, now we still haven't even talked about
The haunted house.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's-
Should we
Do
go
you
back
think
to that?
cat
Real
was
quick.
the Shadow Man?
I don't know. It could be.
I kind of
That
spoiled
cat,
it a little
I
bit.
hated the piss out of it though.
Really?
Yeah. It-
Wow.
It would scratch the shit out of me though.
Poppy used to do that. Al's cat used to be like pretty aggressive.
I'd just go up
Or
to it and
maybe that was a
just-
playful thing. I don't know, but she would just like. Sometimes I'd be standing there and I'd feel like claws and.
Oh
she'd
yeah,
be,
she
like,
would just
on
climb
you,
people, dude. She would climb people.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't
Or
do that anymore.
I'd sleep over at your house and at like 5 a.m. it would just like boom boom and bounce off of me. And, like...
She sucks.
No, she chilled
She's
out a
better
lot.
now.
Yeah,
now,
she's
dude.
better
chill.
now. Well, yeah, it's Meg.
'Cause of-
It was Meg.
And the other cats probably
Yeah,
get
but
so
mostly
social.
Meg. She
Really?
needed her
A mother.
her
Motherly
presence.
touch.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't want a cat,
You wanted
and
a
I just
dog.
had it.
But
Right.
now you
So-
love cats.
But now I love them. Isn't that weird how that works?
I love them too now, and I never had one until
I
last
u-
fall.
Yeah, I used to say I hate cats.
You
they
did?
serve no purpose. They suck.
Well, let's be real. Some cats do suck.
Some cats
Some
do
suck.
suck.
I mean,
and some
yeah.
cats are fucking awesome though.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
there was a girl I dated, and there was a cat that lived at the house, and you would walk out in the middle of the night in the hallway, and it would just like jump out and hiss at you for no reason. You just like
Just
walking.
you though.
yeah, some of them will be
Yeah.
like, "Motherfucker, you ain't gonna walk past me,
Yeah.
motherfucker."
They're so little, but they're scary as hell
They're
because they got that
creepy.
mean look
Yeah.
at them. Yeah,
They're
Just
creepy
like start
things.
swatting at your feet and shit
Dude.
for
Yeah.
walking past.
Yeah,
can get
yeah,
violent,
for
dude.
literally just trying to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Those little
Um,
motherfuckers.
But anyways,
Yeah, I'm sorry,
How haunted was it?
How haunted are
It just
you?
is very eerie, house. That's
So-
that's all I remember.
But what was your experience? Because this is the crazy part. Your experiences were in your dream.
It was in my dreams, and it felt like I was awake too. 'Cause I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
Is
what
it
it
some
was.
messed
Insidious
up.
shit.
I don't know, but 716 Blake Ave is where I grew up,
Shout out.
and that just instant. When
you
you
put the
when you edit,
text?
yeah, when you edit this, can you make that super reverby and just blast it?
Yeah.
And put text on the screen and have it like blast. Do a QR code for the address on Google Maps.
But yeah, that place was fucking terrible. To be honest, it was.
What were your dreams about?
I
gotta get you on
I don't
track.
know. There was like we were so every time like it would be at night. That basement was fucking haunted. Something was up. There was something died in there. Maybe like an 80-year-old human. I don't know. I don't know.
But
I don't know.
what happened in your dream? Like, so it's just a
He-
typical
he-
dream. You would
Yeah,
go
he would just
downstairs,
grab me every time I
a
get.
shadow man.
Yeah, Shadow Man would like grab me in the basement.
But you couldn't
And take me
distinguish-
all the way to the office door into like I don't know. It was
Darkness.
just darkness, yeah. And it would just I don't know. It was just so freaky, and I'd have those nightmares every single night. Every
Hey.
night, yeah. Like it would be every night. I
Did
don't
you
know.
have? Did you ever like notice anything when you weren't sleeping? Like,
when I wasn't
Yeah.
like
Like when you went
when I'm
down
tr-
there, did you feel?
Didn't you
yeah,
say you'd
every
get in the
time I'd go
garbage,
down
too?
there cuz Travis, my brother, that was his room.
Shout out.
Shout
Travis.
shout out.
And yeah, and just the basement was just creepy. Every time he wanted to hang out down there or whatever, I wouldn't want to. It would be later at night. Like during the day, it was fine if I'm with someone. But man, just there is something down there, just always like looking over me or something. It might have been the
then-
black cat, but
and
I don't know.
Didn't you
But-
say you were
but-
like taking
then-
out the garbage once and
Yeah, like even like going down the alley, like I'll have like it feels real, but he would be like watching me or something would be watching me. I'd see it go across or whatever. Even when I one-wheeled 2 weeks ago.
no
Yeah.
shit?
I'm
He
getting
one-wheeled past it.
Yeah, and I showed Allan, I'm like, look at these goosebumps. It
No
happens
shit.
every fucking time.
Just in the alley. He was just in
yeah,
the
I'll
alley.
just get close to it. So it starts from the baseball field and onwards because that's where he would stop in my dreams or whatever it was. But when I was a kid too, I would take little walks and stuff just to see if it was real too. So like that's the thing. Like I would, and it just always happened every single fucking night. But
Damn.
then I took a trip with Travis to Texas because we had this car thing or whatever.
This was recent too.
Recent, yeah. And yeah, we're smoking cigars and stuff at the Airbnb and just talking while it's thundering out and stuff. And he brought up, I think it was him that brought it up. He said that basement was kind of fucked, wasn't it? Like just there was something down there. There was something down there. And I was like, well, to tell you the truth, that was my biggest fears of that house is like just
You guys had never talked to it.
never talked about it. Like, obviously, I'd run to my parents when shit happened, like once in a while. But Travis is 7 years older than me, so he was like barely around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was talking about the same thing. There's like this person or something down there, and then I'm like, all right, this is fucking crazy. So Travis called up Ashley, my sister, and had almost the identical story to this, and we've never talking about it ever.
Damn.
I swear.
They all have
That's
had
crazy.
dreams about
I
the
don't know.
shadow guy.
Yeah, but like even if I get close past the train tracks, it's like a vicinity. I'll just like I'm like get goosebumps or whatever. It's just this weird like
That's fucked.
being.
Crazy, dude.
I
wanna-
don't believe in stuff like that. Like, but like there is something out there. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
dude. I mean, and when I hear you talk about that, I'm like, there's got to be
Like if
some
we
sort of like energy kind
some
of, you know,
some kind of energy, but
yeah.
like I would have nightmares about the office room, like
Yeah.
because it would just so there's a basement, there's a door that I would never go in there because that's the laundry room. It was kind of big, and then back there was an office room. That's where he laid. But every time I'd open the door to the basement downstairs, he would come grab me, or whatever it is.
Messed up.
He would anytime I try to go down there, he'd grab me.
Damn.
But like, I don't know. It's just a weird. I want to go in that house just to
I
see
want
what
to
the
talk. I
vibe
want to
is.
know what the current owners,
Like,
if the
ask
current
them if
owners
they-
have
yeah.
any
Yeah.
experiences like that, or your
Yeah.
parents even.
Right.
Well,
Well,
didn't
they
he-
said they had similar experience.
they?
Right.
I
that's
don't
what
know. Mark and
Travis
I-
said.
Sally,
I
if
haven't-
you're
I haven't-
watching
I
this,
haven't talked-
shout out Mark and Sally.
So about that.
Shout out.
But yeah, it's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Some weird shit.
I think that's fucked.
It's different.
That's pretty messed up, man. The fact that all three of you have had like the same type of dream. But you
Independent.
never
I know.
talked about
I
it?
know it's when I was a kid though, so you got like a little bigger imagination and everything. But still, I get goosebumps with that fucking.
Yeah,
place.
if the stories are matching up, there's probably something.
Right.
Like
Yeah, it's
something
just
going
weird.
down.
Like I'd have dreams of like, but it'd feel real. But like me and my sister, there's a rock at the end of the borderline of the house, the fence, and we'd make our dog run back and forth, and I just see this motherfucker go past. It's just weird. Just
Yeah.
and if I'm like we're not sleeping, we're just playing at night.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
You
It's
saw
it's
something.
it's like a black shadow. I don't
when
know.
you're awake.
Yes.
Oh
Bro,
shit.
Yes. I'm.
This is all new information.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
there's like little shit like that where it's just like there is something. I
and
don't
she
know.
saw that
Yeah.
too.
No, I mean like
Oh,
we're
that-
facing each other, and
Oh,
then
I
our gun,
got you.
like come here, Sable, running back and forth,
Oh, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying.
and like shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just or like just the swing sets rocking back and forth, and
Actually, holy
and I'm
shit.
just seeing this shit through my patio door, and I don't know if I'm dreaming. I don't know if I'm awake.
Just because it was a long time ago,
right,
you mean?
right.
Oh,
It
I
is,
got you.
So
That's
and you
messed
said
up.
that stopped when you moved too, right?
right, but well, yeah, it stopped when I moved to the Oak Creek place, but yeah, that's the weird shit.
I want to talk to your parents too. now,
Yeah,
see what
it
they
is a
got,
weird.
dude.
I don't know. I'm not really into that stuff, but like that shit hit me. Like
Would
I
you
still,
ever-
I still get that feeling.
Would you ever like go check it out? Like if the
I-
owners talked, like
I
would
tried
You,
doing it during an open house, but it like sold next day or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
So,
I'm like,
but I would want to go back into there just to check it out. There's like I know exactly like everything.
I'm
where
kind of
everything
on the
is.
fence about all like shit in general too. Like, but I also would be like curious to get some people with. Well, you guys got cameras, but like I would be curious.
people
to,
with
like
with
people that- with,
equipment.
like, yeah,
though,
some ghost
get, like,
hunting shit, dude.
What's
like
the
Get
EMF
goosebumps.
detector.
yeah?
There's a spirit box. You know, I watch Ghost Adventures, man. Yeah.
We play
We
play
play-
Phasmophobia.
That game's sick. You guys ever play that? Phasmophobia. It's
I
like
don't
a
think so.
Dude,
ghost
it's
hunting.
a ghost hunting game.
Did that ever spook you,
four-player.
or are you not like
No, I'm
phased
not- I'm
really
not.
now?
That game
Yeah,
scares the
just
crap out
that
of me.
childhood was just that house is just weird. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain it.
That's fucking
dude.
wild,
If
dude.
I had that experience,
like-
I would be singing it from the rooftops. That
Well, he's
like, that
hardcore.
I believe in that stuff. but,
It's like,
you know
well,
what
I
mean?
didn't really believe it. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. And then Travis brought it up when we were in Texas, and I was like, what the fuck? We were like sitting here, and I'm like, yeah, I have a similar story.
So before that,
So-
you just chalked it up to like childhood imagination. and
That's
shit
what I
like that.
thought. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just having nightmares or whatever, but I would have like,
recurring.
yeah, it was like every night.
That's bizarre,
But-
dude.
nuts.
I don't know. I did have epilepsy too, so that might be like a effect. So I don't
But
know.
everyone else had.
But
it,
everyone
dude.
else did it.
Right, that is true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stop trying to make excuses.
I don't fucking.
Yeah,
know.
we're trying to like convince you.
I
of
don't
something
know.
That's
It's
probably
hard to
uncomfortable.
believe, but like when I heard it out of their mouths, it's like okay.
maybe
something.
something's up.
Yep.
Well, I know we were on the topic of jobs before. I just wanted to make sure you got to plug your.
Oh yeah, let's talk
your
about the
sick
cam
shop,
cat
your
and
sick
the sh- and the-
business.
Yeah,
you know?
just
the shop.
we started a new venture, Travis and I, in December.
Shout out Travis.
Shout out Travis.
Travis.
Older.
Older, we call.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call him younger.
I'm
and-
younger,
and
he's
Travis
older.
because
So-
they're brothers.
Yeah.
But,
I got you. I got you.
We were
just,
like,
just in case.
me and Travis were coming back from Illinois, and we're like, shit, this is just not it. Doing like weddings and stuff, and it was repetitive at the point. So we're like, what else can we do that would be kind of fun? And we're like, well, what if we open up a camera shop? So we were sitting in well, that was like two 2 years ago already. So we had our eye on this place in Drexel Town Square that was still there.
Mhm.
And in December we were in Indiana, not Gary. No, we're in
That's
Indiana
place
for
on earth.
PRI for like we're doing marketing for this one guy, and just wasn't our thing to do it with this. Marketing is up and down all the time, so we were like, all right, let's do this camera store. So we got a loan, pushed the button, got the loan and our money in the next week, and just grinded our ass off for the next 4.5 months. Literally didn't sleep. I'll tell you, we probably had a total of, in the 4 months, a full week of sleep. Like, it
I
was
never slept.
fucking insane. Like, these guys are probably sick of it.
Well,
Nah,
they
they
were
were-
constantly.
You guys were there all the
They were
time
there
because
all
it
the
was
time
like
setting it up.
basically just like an empty.
Yeah, it was
place,
just it was
right,
just
at the time.
concrete. So,
Yeah,
shout
that
out
whole-
to my dad because he taught us a lot of shit just with maintenance and
The
everything.
Garski bros are skilled
Yeah,
in the trades.
he saved us a lot of
Seriously.
money just doing
doing it by yourself.
everything by ourselves, you know.
Mhm.
But we did that and opened in April. That was tough. That was a tough one for me. That took a lot of work, so it feels good to be
It's a
paid
sick
off now.
opening though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that
kind
was,
of
like-
following along with your
Yeah.
like stories and shit as you were like
Man,
getting
that
it all
was
set
that
up.
was a tough the cash flow with getting dealers on board because we're so small and just dealing with so much shit. So
Mhm.
and just balancing life too, you know. But we got that done, and I'm proud of Travis and I, and it's been awesome ever since.
Yeah, first couple of months have been going good.
Yeah, it's been steady. People just loving the area. It's not like that typical camera store where you walk in and
Hmm.
just
I used
blanket
to-
white walls, and you know it's
We used to live in Oak Creek, so we used to like hang out in that little area like all the time at that little park there, like bring the
that
kids.
skate park.
Mhm.
Yeah. And yeah, ever since we just are having a blast now. So it's
Oh yeah.
it's good to get out of the wedding stuff. We still do media and all that stuff and
Mhm.
commercials, but just another venture. I don't know.
Mhm.
Something I've always wanted to do. I have a video of myself in end of 2018 saying I want to open a camera store.
Actually, dude,
swear
I
to
didn't know
God.
you guys had
Well,
thought
hell
about it.
Yeah.
since then. Holy
I
shit.
was sitting in my shitty ass marketing job
at the
in
desk.
Grafton.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, let's speak into existence. Try it. We did it. So
That's
it's
sick.
weird.
Yeah,
It's a
dude.
weird thing, but it's been fun, dude. Blasting music and hanging out.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude. Having a listening party for our EP.
Yes,
too,
dude.
right?
Yeah,
August
you
10th.
got to come through with that.
When is it?
Yeah, August 10th. We're gonna do a listening party.
Well,
at
hopefully I'm back
Impulse.
from tour, but
Oh, dude, yeah, you guys
Oh,
will
Oh, yeah,
probably-
you're gonna
Oh.
miss it.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Zeal
We'll have to
and
share
Vapid Soul
Yes.
going on tour August
That's
2nd through the 10th, all over the place.
Literally
Like,
all
let's-
over the place.
Literally. Have
Wait.
you guys ever played in those states before? By
we
the
haven't
way?
played out of Wisconsin yet.
You hyped?
Sick.
For Zeal, we haven't. Yeah.
How does that
absolutely.
how does that go when you play in other places where like I feel like a lot of the ones we said, did you go through like a promotional group? or
Yeah,
anything?
it's
Okay.
How does that
promoter.
work?
We
So,
have
like,
I mean, well, Vapid Soul has a booking agent
Oh, okay.
that they have like set everything up. What we're gonna have to do is for each show that we're playing, we're gonna make like Facebook and Instagram ads that are targeted to those
that
areas.
location.
Yeah.
That's smart. Yeah.
Mhm. So that's what we're gonna do for like promotion. Try to. I'm also gonna try to like reach out to the other band, like the local acts that are playing for each show,
Get them open.
and try to like say like, hey, what can we do to like promote this, make this a cool show,
Right.
like.
Just network. Yeah.
Mhm,
That's a cool idea.
mhm.
Yeah, dude, because like we did our thing with West. It was us buying the Sacrifice and the Levitated. You remember them?
Mhm.
And dude, I feel like some of those shows we like went through maybe like a local promoter, but they're all separate. So like a lot of them was just like I was at a certain point I like just fucking cold called like a bunch of venues and was like, hey, can we play there on this day or whatever? And so that was probably my failing in a lot of ways where like nobody was like we usually had like some local openers, but like we didn't fucking like beyond just like posting. Maybe we did a couple ads. I don't know. We were just
Yeah,
like
I don't think we did.
we just
much.
did it on our own pretty
Yeah.
much. So like we barely had fucking anyone at half of those shows, dude. So I
Yeah.
feel like your
You
method
guys will
is-
have a good turnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus you're established too, like both of you guys. Like so.
Yeah, Vapid Soul is a little bit more established than us. But yeah, I think
Well, you
as
guys are
long as
fucking
we
Wisconsin's got some.
do our
awesome
promotion
bands,
and
dude.
shit, we should
Dude, hell
it
yeah.
should turn out pretty sick.
I think
Yeah.
so, man. Well, and you guys are fucking huge. I'm thinking selling out stadiums that where you're playing.
Yeah,
so I
how
would say,
about that?
well,
He's like-
probably.
Give it a couple of years.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are killing it on Spotify and shit.
Yeah,
Thanks,
we've been.
man.
That's just all. That's
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, we did little promotions.
Dude, another thing we did was just Travis, number one, he's the fucking pro.
Right.
Yeah.
But another thing is like I just like look up like playlists that had contact information on Spotify and just email them, dude, and like a good amount of them got back to us too, and we're like, there are a lot of small playlists to be honest,
Yeah.
but I was like,
I mean, it seems like it worked.
I guess so, yeah,
Right.
dude. It
Because
was
like
good.
we've had music out on there for like over a year now, and you guys are putting up higher Spotify numbers.
Well,
than
dude,
us, so,
the way I found out is I just like type in @gmail.com in the
Yeah.
search bar and like maybe metal or whatever, and then look
Mm.
at playlists and then just find ones with like the playlist. I've heard there's some sites where you can have like playlist contact like list. And we're like, yo, we like this. We'll put them up.
Yeah,
He's
even
a-
if it's just like
He's
a
goated
couple.
at the playlist.
I don't know, man. I just
No, you're
cold
good.
emailed places
Yeah.
or messaged them on
You're welcome.
Instagram or whatever. Like if we could find their contact info. So I don't know. It seemed, yeah. I'm sure there are better ways to do it than that, but that's how we went about it. I feel like primarily, right? I know we did like
Yeah, we'll
the
do-
Spotify for artists has some
Yep,
shit
the
too.
campaigns for
Yeah,
Spotify.
We tried that too.
Yeah, and it's got a lot of click through, so it's the
Yeah.
best way
Oh,
to
yeah.
spend your money if you're doing artist stuff. So, what else did we do? We've been doing a lot of Twitch stuff.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Younger goes on Twitch and finds people and
I
has
know
them,
the
like-
shit out of people.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
what you're supposed to do.
He'll
with marketing.
go on Twitch, find people that are like
reacting to shit.
reacting to stuff, and he'll just say, "Can you
Like,
react
hey
to my
man, I
band?"
love
And
your
Oh,
music.
They'll
Can
just
you
they'll
check
play
this
it,
out?
and then
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
another
listen
way
it
to
or
get
whatever.
those viewers involved, and it's just fun. I don't know.
Yeah, and
It's
some-
fun to see.
sometimes they have
genuine
discords too, where
Right,
you can put your
Discord.
like they say like send your music, that kind of, and it's also just fucking fun, dude.
Right.
It's
Like
fun
the-
to hang out and like see people react to something
Like-
that you made. You know,
yeah,
like
their
that, it's
actual
kinda cool.
genuine reaction.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
and it's
kinda fun.
it's mostly been positive, I would say too. Like it's kind of interesting to see people who aren't necessarily into that and give us like their unfiltered opinion. Like it's still pretty positive,
Yeah, they're-
fortunately. Like, but they
It's respectable.
yeah,
you know?
dude. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of one roast we got was pretty funny. He's like, "Oh, metal band playing in a warehouse with LED lights. Never seen that,
That one was
before."
so good.
It's like you're fucking right,
You
dude.
are fucking right.
That was our music video too.
You
But
gotta
I was,
do it.
Like I was like, that was the point.
Right.
Like I didn't want to do.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do anything like out of like really super
Right.
creative. Or I was like,
We
let's
didn't
just
have a budget.
get
or
a
anything.
place.
It's just-
Nah,
Yeah.
and
Let's
you
do
got
a
they
video.
fucking did it too.
Yeah,
the
they
Garski
did the
Bros.
video.
Yeah, we
in
just-
post production.
Travis was on the camera and I just edited it. You know,
Which
Fucking
was
turned
sick.
out
dude.
nice.
Well, like-
Nice.
Oh, thanks.
it's
Yeah.
just like that guy said. It's just
Yeah.
a boring ass video.
Yeah.
No,
But,
it
like
was
that's the
perfect,
point,
dude.
and that's I mean honestly that's the point of the music too. It's not supposed to be like groundbreaking. You know what I mean?
We're just
Like,
playing shit we
We're
like.
just playing.
Right.
Yeah, we
We're
just wanna
trying
play
this.
stupid ass
Yeah.
Just
stuff.
trying it. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
man.
testing the waters.
And it was nice because Younger had a fucking buddy who owned.
He details MGM
Yeah.
detailing. So.
Shout
Shout
out,
out.
you know.
Shout out Mark from MGM detailing for letting us use his space. So.
Yeah, so we just like went there one night and brought all our shit and they set up like the LEDs and we just played through the song a bunch of times. I get why it's a thing, dude, because it's like it still looks pretty cool, like with the smoke and the LEDs and shit.
People
but it's also
like
easy to
visuals.
set up and like
Right.
and just
Yeah.
play through
Yeah, it
live.
wasn't difficult to do.
People
No.
love seeing things. So
Yeah.
It would be cool to do a video like where it's like kind of a storyline, but which we did for Westview for one of them, where it was like partial storyline, partially like live show. I think we'll probably do something
Yeah,
like that too.
I want to do something
right?
for
I'm
Dogma.
sure we will.
But I-
Something like that.
You guys are the pros though, so I like sometimes I have ideas and I'm like I don't know how like viable that is to execute it. You know, it's like, oh, it'd be cool if we did this fucking like little story, but it's like, how hard is that to actually do? I have no idea. You know,
I feel like the
That's
most
why I give-
difficult part
I
is
give Eddie and Xavier credit because their shit is so sick.
Mhm.
Growing up with that, or I mean, like from 2016, you know. And
Yeah.
Xavier's taken off too. That
Xavier
shit's awesome.
Xavier definitely
I've never
has,
met him, but dude,
He has cool. I
Oh.
did do one because like I said, I was like a fill-in drummer for Past His Prologue for a long time.
yeah.
And we shot a music video with Xavier, and like he's definitely got like a lot of like interesting ideas
They got
and
their
shit.
style. I love that. Well,
Like the music video we did with him was like the name of the song was Spaces, so we kind of made it like space theme. Like we
That's sick.
all
just
had
getting
like
super creative, you know?
astronaut outfits on and shit.
Oh, yeah.
that's cool, dude.
That's cool.
Is that's out there? Or when did that come out?
Yeah. What was that?
When did
That
that
was-
come out?
That came out last
But-
year, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out. Sorry, I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I'll after we're done here, I'll fucking run you guys through some
Hell yeah.
shit.
Yes,
Yeah, we
dude.
got the whole big TV there. We'll just watch it on.
Dude, yeah. That is a TV, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's a good
Yeah, that's
idea.
not a computer.
I don't
monitor.
fucking know anything, dude.
You're working IT.
Yeah, I say that, but it's like using like a couple specific
So
programs.
I also wanted to talk about the Camcat
Oh.
because that shit's dope. How did
Yeah.
that come about? How
Shout
did
out
that like
Camcat.
become a thing?
Shout out Cam Cat.
Obviously,
so that-
obviously, you have a divine love for cars. I'm not
yeah.
Divine, dude.
Yeah, I've always loved cars growing up. My dad had a '66 Corvette in his garage, and just seeing that thing, I was like, shit, I want something like that when I get older. But,
Shout out 66.
66. Yeah, but about
Sorry.
what was I gonna say? Sorry.
You like cars?
Yeah, we like cars, and what was it Night Lavelle? You know Night Lavelle?
Oh, what's
They
that?
do trap, dark trap stuff. Just
Okay.
some sick ass music. But his brand was always car themed for his music videos.
Mhm.
I was like, how the fuck are they filming that? You know, like they're doing it was a camera car, basically just fast ass car with a camera on the back, big rig.
Mhm.
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna figure out how to do that. This is when I was doing marketing for this one job in Grafton, and I was like, and then I got let go, and then I was like, shit, I can't afford to pay for this car, so I'm like, I have to figure out something to do with it, because it was a Charger Hellcat, that was my dream car. Getting that thing was just like, that was the dream. Got that wrapped by Midwest Vinyl, created a whole car theme for it on Forza, so made the whole like wrap and everything on Forza, transferred it to
shit.
Photoshop.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't know
I
you-
still
that's
have
awesome.
I still have the
I
car
remember
theme.
you showing me that.
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It looked like trash though.
But still, the
yeah.
fact that you could like,
That's cool.
even
Yeah.
do that on there is
I-
awesome.
I still have the car code for that, so you can like drive that car in Forza.
That's
Oh.
sick.
Which is cool. You know what I mean? But we transferred. So I transferred that to Photoshop. I met up with this guy, Midwest Vinyl, Elias, super dope dude. Told him about the idea. He was like, "Yeah, let's run it." Printed it all out. Learned how to do all the vinyl and everything, which is so hard. It was crazy to learn, but printed that all out. He laid it on there. Did an awesome job. Got some sponsors aboard on the car, so could afford the car a little bit, and then did a promo video for it and started recording cars and putting music along with it, just like how Night Lavelle. If you don't know what Night Lavelle is, I'll show you. But
Okay.
Shout out Night
Love
Lavelle.
Bellman.
that dope ass shit. But,
Oh,
yeah.
So
started-
do you like control the camera like
yeah, it's
from
all
the
on
driver's seat?
Yeah, it's all on iPad. Use a Raven Eye. There's new ways of doing it. I'm coming out with a new system for the car. It's gonna be a big rig, so
Oh shit.
so it's gonna be sick. It's a big boom arm and everything to actually film.
Are you only gonna use that for like
just car stuff?
just
yeah.
car stuff?
Yeah, commercials. I want to get into dealership commercial stuff.
There you
so-
go.
But that's my
Okay.
next thing. So,
Oh yeah.
but Yeah, that's the Cam Cat. So
And you've haven't you raced it too?
yeah, I do a lot of racing. So
So you'll go to like the races and like film people.
You
do it,
race
too.
in the
yeah, I'll
Cat?
actually race it.
Yeah.
And I've had the camera and the actual car and did money racing and
Hell yeah.
everything.
Do you still?
I
that's
laid
not
off
for
of
a
it.
while.
I mean,
Okay.
we started doing the music stuff. So
You got laid off of it?
What's that?
You got laid off of the car race?
I got laid off
by yourself.
It's like a
people,
salary.
people have been calling me out. I say let's run it, and then they just go quiet. So
Huh, they're scared of those horses.
I don't know.
I'm scared of all that
They
horsepower.
wait until their car is faster, and then they
Yeah,
call me
there you
out.
go.
Okay.
Well, that's how you do it. That's how you
Well,
win.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let's run it.
You hear that, haters?
Yeah.
But
you want to race
yeah,
the Cam Cat.
you guys came out to some races.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
just
that was fun.
It's just fun,
That's cool.
just to hang out and
Yeah.
talk shit at the races, and they're all just bickering at each other, throwing out money and stuff. It's fun.
I've never done anything like
Yeah.
that before until then. That was cool, man.
It's just a different experience, you know? But yeah, started doing the music thing. Back to it now, so.
We're gonna record again soon too.
Oh, yes,
I
we
think
are.
so. Well, like we said, we
So
got
you guys gotta do a music video where like you're fucking like playing your instrument in like a Jeep with the top off, like
We might now, dude.
Yeah.
You should do that.
like, so, like
in the
Hell
Cam
yeah.
Cat.
Hell yeah, doing donuts. Doing
I don't even think a Jeep. I think just like a
The Cam
Toyota
Cat.
Corolla. Flip
We'll
the
do it in the
trunk
trailer.
open and have someone sit in the trunk with the guitar, and then you'll follow.
I like
But,
that
yeah.
idea.
I mean, I would if it were me, I would utilize that thing for some like cool music video. Shit.
Hell yeah.
Like,
I wanna record more. Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I think maybe a camper trip we were talking about this month even sometime,
do
right?
it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about
Yeah.
it. We'll see.
so like, what do you guys got going in the future? Like, what
So-
are your guys' plans with Dark Deeds?
So we got an EP release for August 10th.
Yep.
So what, 6 songs?
6 songs plus
Plus
well, it's 7 total,
interlude.
but like
There's a
one-
little interlude that we cut off. It's a little bit longer, so we were just like, all right, we'll make it 7. But August 10th, we're
Boom.
releasing that. We're doing a listening party August 10th. Anybody can come through to Impulse.
Except Zeal, because they're going to be on tour with Vapid Soul
Yes.
August
August
2nd
2nd through August 10th.
We'll make a separate day just for them.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that plan.
But what else?
We got a show in Milwaukee, Falcon Bowl, July 27th, Saturday. July 28th, we got
The
one-
27th too is our single.
Yeah,
comes
single
out.
with
Yeah,
Bind
we-
the Sacrifice.
Yes, dude.
Yep, title track, Death Keeps.
Shout out Key. He's
shout
a
out Key
fucking
Burke.
beast.
Yes, he does some vocals on there. And then July 28th, Annex Red Zone in Madison. Also with Bind the Sacrifice. The 27th, we got a bunch of cool, kind of more hardcore bands, I'd say. On that
Oh,
one.
so that definitely makes sense why you guys didn't play that.
Yeah,
the
that's
20th.
why I'm sorry, dude. And
No,
also
it's
shout out
completely
to
okay.
Zeal playing at the Annex, right?
Yep.
Red
Yep.
Zone, July 20th. You
Let's
know.
Head out
Hopefully
to the
this
shows.
is out before then.
Oh, sorry, dude.
It might not be.
I can overdub it.
Yeah, we'll overdub it.
I'll help you edit it really
We'll
quick.
just add another. We'll just clip the shout out from a different shout out and put it over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've given you enough shout-outs. You should be able to flip those and put those wherever.
Those are the main things we got coming out though. So single, couple shows in July, and then our EP in August. And we'll probably have a few more shows coming in August, September. Just haven't come out
Just sprinkle them in.
with them.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But then also just, I mean, I feel like we're getting antsy to
Right.
just write more.
Yeah.
we
We
just
have
want to
so
write
much
more
shit
stuff.
This
Yeah,
is-
we have so many ideas where we're just
Yeah.
like, we want
We
to.
have
is-
like full songs recorded, just not like. I mean, I don't
It's
know
all
if we'll
bits
use
and
them all,
pieces,
but
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, we have like fucking, I don't know, lots of time of music
Right.
recorded already, but we just have to do it like together because like we've all got like ideas and kind of did it together, but we'll.
I
Get
think we got a
together and do
system
it
now,
together.
too,
Yeah,
so.
exactly.
And it's
Yeah.
been a blast.
Is that accurate? Would you say?
I would say that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you did good.
thanks.
Yeah.
But those are the main things coming up. I would
Yeah.
say, yeah,
Sick.
dude. Hopefully a music video,
And
maybe too.
Also,
Yeah.
but not.
we got a little guitar giveaway too.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah, only on TikTok. It's a sterling silver 7-string. But if you use our song Leech Dark Deeds and just get some whoever has the top views on that song, I'm gonna give it away to them. So,
Oh shit.
but yeah, $800 value guitar right there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, just trying to promote the songs. And
I got a
stuff.
sterling.
Hell yeah, man! How do you like it?
Dude.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Oh, that one's a nutty one.
Damn, dude. Is that what you play mostly?
Is that the signature, Joe or Petrini or whatever?
It's the lower tier one. It's
Yeah.
not the
Still sounds amazing,
one.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is my main. Ooh.
the Jackson.
Yes.
Oh,
Is
nice.
that Misha's?
That's
Didn't
fucking
you have
nasty.
one of those?
And it's got
No,
the
I
Which
have,
one did you have?
I had a Schecter.
Oh, you got the Evertune.
Oh.
got the Bossies.
Yes, dude. That looks so good.
What is this? Is this custom 4-muting strings that you got, or is this something else
I mean,
you
it's
use?
Just-
We always would use a fucking sock, dude. Like, we'd always just wrap a nasty, crusty, sweaty, filthy, hairy
Definitely
sock
crusty.
on
Okay,
there.
so my kind of like wrap up question is if you guys could go back to in time when you like started in music and give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
You go first. I gotta think a little bit. Give me one
You
second.
want me to go? How about
You.
you? You have something?
Yeah.
My God. I would probably tell myself to not take everything so seriously. Have fun with it. Yeah, I don't know, because I think like early on it was like really trying to make it work, and if it wasn't working, then you'd get frustrated, and if like playing a show for nobody, like I look back at it and I wish I would have been like just who cares, you're playing a show, you know what I mean, like
Yeah, live in the
you're-
moment a little
yeah,
bit.
live in the live more in the moment,
because you
and
miss those days, you know.
I
Kind
do.
of.
I am
That's why we're
itching
like
to get back on stage.
That's why we were so
dude.
excited
Yeah,
to play
we're-
live because
yeah.
it's just going to that old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
just getting
feeling of
fucking
playing
miss
live
it,
is
dude.
it's
Yeah.
literally the best
Stage.
feeling in the world. So live in the moment, enjoy that feeling. That's my advice.
I probably got mine now.
Okay.
What you got?
I think it's having good people around you. That's what it's all
That's true.
about.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Like
Yeah.
having this
both,
group.
Both of you
both of
guys.
yours.
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude, it's just so fun riding with these guys. It's just insane. Like anybody can lay out an idea. It's not band or whatever. It's no certain way of riding. That's what it's all about. Just riding with the homies.
Yeah.
You
Fuck
make me
yeah.
cry.
I think it is, dude. That's what it's all about.
It
That
is.
That's what it's all about.
Fuck. I mean, I was thinking I was gonna say what you were gonna say while you were talking. I mean, I'll
Just pull something out of your ass.
Out of your dive
Uh,
box.
yeah, I mean, definitely, like, I agree, friends first, man. And then I'll say, yeah, have fun. I mean, like, dude, like, not to be like this, but realistically, there's not a huge chance of this being a solid source of income or like a
Nope.
Even big bands, it's rare to really make it a livelihood. It's part of your life. Yeah, I agree. Like, just I would say, embrace kind of rehashing what you said, but like embrace the joy that you experience with your friends, and don't take it for granted either. Like, I think we were so borderline obsessed with the idea of like playing in a band and making it our lives that like sometimes it loses its fun, and
Oh yeah.
I think if you
Don't think about shit.
yeah, just
Right.
enjoy
it.
it, man. Like those are in some ways like golden periods of my life. I would say that we spent so much fucking time together, like weeknights and like all the time. And it doesn't matter what you have to show for it. Of course, it's nice to have music come out of it and play shows and have stuff on paper, but that's not what I think of when I think back, and if I could tell myself that, it's like just I'm repeating what you guys
No,
said
live in
kind
the
of,
moment. That's
but enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah, really just fucking enjoy it. Like
Fuck yeah.
and still, and maybe I'm giving myself this advice now too, because it's easy to get caught up in planning
is.
and
right.
and advertising and fucking you know,
promoting
and
campaigning
perfecting shit.
and-
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Most people are, I'm ranting a little bit, but like most people are not listening to the imperfections of shit. They don't notice. They're listening to the vocals and maybe some of the riffs and the beat. It doesn't really matter. Don't get caught up in the particulars. Just do what you like and be proud of it too. Don't hate on yourself. Just enjoy what you did and there's a good chance some other people will like it too. You know?
I gotta
yeah.
add to that, and I respect the fuck out of you for giving us a platform too. This is you gotta
Yeah,
keep
this is
this going.
awesome, dude.
Dude, yeah, hey,
You're-
thank
this will
you.
go somewhere. You know, what I
Dude,
mean?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
Just gonna try to pick up some sponsors and shit.
I'll
Hell
try
yeah.
to get as much bands on here as possible. Just try
Oh,
to
yeah.
promote you as much as possible. This is sick.
It is,
Oh, yeah.
man. Yeah, I think it's all. Can I ask you what you would say?
Yeah.
I have answered this on here already, but I mean, I think the fucking like surrounding yourself with good people, that's like key.
That is a really
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
key because I when I started off, I feel like I didn't.
Yeah,
do
you're
that
just
as
like
much.
lost and can't talk your piece. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think that's everybody has to learn that though.
A big
So,
one is I like got addicted to cocaine like when I was like back like probably like 2015, 2016 around that time and
Yeah.
just like stay away from drugs, dude. Drugs
Mhm.
like that and shit. Like,
No,
'cause
yeah.
it's just fucking it's no good. Fucks you up. Makes you lose
Definitely.
sight of what's like really important in life and
I gotta
all
say,
that shit.
this guy's been 3 years sober and
Fuck
he's
yeah.
been doing an awesome job.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
congrats
Yeah.
to you, man.
Yeah,
too.
thank
you. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hell
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, you know, and I can only speak to primarily alcohol, but like I agree with you, dude. It's like, you know, take a look at like how you're feeling, not just like,
Right.
you know, even though I would be like, this is fine. A lot of people are doing this shit around me. Like, you know, how is it affecting me? And like, is this really benefiting me by doing this shit? Like, yeah, it's hard to snap out of that like diluted thinking sometimes, but like, life is not about trying to get away from fucking life by doing.
Right.
You'll
by
just dig a
escaping,
yeah. hole. That's
Yep,
all you're doing.
exactly.
And it's hard as fuck to get
Get
out
out
of that
hole,
too, man.
yeah.
Mhm.
So hey, congrats to you. I
Yeah,
didn't mean
congrats
to.
to you,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, how you
We
do?
love
Can
our
I ask
sober
how you're doing
boys.
these days, man?
I'm doing good.
Fuck
Doing
yeah.
good. I mean, I the only thing is that I do really is just I smoke a lot of weed. But
I got the nicotine.
I mean,
Yeah, he's addicted to something else now.
But like
Yeah.
nicotine is
that
a hard
versus
one.
cocaine is
Yeah.
a big.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well, I mean, I
Right.
feel like I'm like probably one of the most productive stoners you'll ever meet.
right.
Like,
You
honestly.
found your little.
Like I love to
niche.
fucking get high and go to fucking work, dude.
That's
Like,
sick.
that's
yeah,
like
I
just-
think that can be sort of a stigma against it too. Like,
I
where,
agree. Yeah.
you know, a lot of people associate just laziness with.
which I
smoking
can.
weed
I
or
do
whatever,
have
just-
my
which
days
is
where
okay.
it's like,
That's okay.
We
but
all
get
do.
Yeah,
lazy.
but you
Yeah.
need to take
Right.
the edge off somehow.
You can have a
so.
lazy day being completely sober
Yeah.
too. You
Yeah,
know,
I have a
it's like-
lot.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not necessarily just the drug.
Monday
It's
through
how-
Friday.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the naps.
Dude, I take so many fucking naps.
I mean, you probably feel so fucking good though.
I love naps.
I took a nap like a couple hours before you guys
Yeah,
got here.
man.
and
Yeah.
I
There you
needed
go.
that shit.
Maybe after
Yeah.
this, you might.
Yeah, probably.
While you
I will.
wrestle.
Yeah, I think that's an important point, though. It's not like necessarily it's not like the drug itself is good or bad, but how does it interact with
How does
you
it affect
as a
you?
person and you're physically
Mhm.
too? Like,
Mhm.
because for some people they try these drugs and they're, I mean, it's it's hard to say this for like certain drugs, but like maybe people don't have the same reaction as some of us, you know, with like
It's all
Yeah.
things.
different.
I think everybody has like different reactions to fucking everything.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Well, yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's for sure true.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, as in your case, weed is, you know, it doesn't fucking ruin your life, you know. Like,
Right.
And some people it might. but-
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Dude,
Thanks
I
for doing this,
appreciate you
guys.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you,
for
man.
having us.
Appreciate
Yeah,
you guys
man.
for
I
reaching
want
out.
to. I want to see this grow.
This
This
is
is
a
Yeah,
so
fun
dude.
one.
sick.
This is
awesome.
a fun one.
you
You
having
guys are
next?
fucking.
Yeah. Who do you have next? Let's hear it.
Next is Droogs.
Sick. Where are they from?
It's a rapper.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
From I think he's from Green Bay.
Dude. That's cool. First
Something
rap
like that.
show?
But yeah.
Shout
first
out all the
rapper, yeah.
Wisconsin bands and
He's
artists,
like
too.
kind of
Yes.
like Suicide Boys.
Oh,
Okay.
That
kind
kinda
of heavy.
shit.
Sure.
Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
probably he's like dark
Yeah,
trap
Yeah,
basically.
like that Night Lavelle. That's
Yeah,
basically what
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Cool.
But
Hell
fuck yeah.
Cool, man. Well, thanks
Yeah.
for having us. We
Yeah,
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks for
you.
coming on,
Thank
guys.
you, dude.
Let's
Yes.
do it.
fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
Thank you,
fuck
man.
yeah. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This has been another episode of Midwest Slamcast featuring Dark Deeds. Check these guys out. They're going to be doing big things.
Hell yeah, man.
All right.
All right, signing off.